About to turn it on. Turn it. About to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. Go, 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 go. We about to turn it on. Turn it on. About to turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 We about to turn it on. Go, 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 go. We about to turn it on.
Hey, what are you guys doing today? What's up, Spice? What's up, DOD? Yes. I have not talked about this hyena in a while. I have not talked about this hyena in a while. Why? Well, if we could be hyenas, so could she. Now, she got every single right. Yes, she does. To talk about whatever false belief that she believes. She can do what she wants. But when somebody is an elder and they're talking about their life and their experience, the nerve of you to try to tell them about their experience for your own benefit. Like, when is there a cutoff point? Like, y'all, like we were speaking yesterday, there is no cutoff point to, it's like each side wants to win, right? Each side wants to win. The male, the pills want to win, and then the women want to win, and then the people in the middle can't seem to win. They're not going to win. So y'all could take the most intimate things of people telling their stories and turn it into, well, each one picks what they want out the story, which not, you ain't got no right. This is this elder's story. This is what happened to this elder, right? Like, some things you should just leave alone. Just like I refuse to talk about, like I said, I didn't want to even talk about, what's her name? Simone Biles, because this young lady represents the United States of America. We have to know how to hold our people up. So you got one side, hey, she's the prize. The next side, he's the prize. She's the prize. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, when do we get to the point to whereas we don't know when to cut it off? Why would you put pressure on people that you know another Olympics is coming up? Why would you, so you can win your argument, put pressure on somebody who represents the whole entire United States of America? In her eyes, he is her prize. That's how she sees it. That's how she wants it. She's her prize. In his eyes, hey, I'm the man. He can feel like that too. But other people, yeah. You talk about somebody who represents the whole United States. Why would you put pressure on them to win an argument, which none of you guys are winning, and which none of you guys ain't never going to win? Hey, Blessed Forever. What's up, my baby? None of you guys ain't never going to win the argument. You're going to have your say so, yes. But you're not going to win. Because people are going to do what they want to do anyway. And it's a shame that we sold ourselves out for money. We sold our people out for money. We threw our women under the bus for money, for profit, and we threw our men under the bus for profit. Right? And it's a shame. She sits there and she's disgusting. I don't care who like her, she's disgusting. Same way her mouth is reckless too. So don't expect me to say anything that her mouth would not say. The man. This wasn't about the man. This was about her, this elderly lady, what you should see. And look how she breaks it down and still makes it her fault. I'm telling you, ain't none of that. We got to stop this bullshit. We going in 2024. I know we're not going to stop because guess what? There's no money in it. Y'all think these people that's talking about these war genders, you think they care about you? You think they care about the community? You think they care about humanity? No, they don't. They sold your ass down the river for profit. Everything is a case by case, but it's a case by case basis. I'm not sitting up here defending nobody I don't know. I'm not going to defend any woman that I don't know is what's right and what's wrong. I don't even know the whole damn story. I didn't have not walked in none of their shoes. I don't know nothing. And here we got this Crimson Queer who always talking about this elderly woman. Women did get trapped off in marriages. It is what it is. Men got trapped off in marriages too. It is what it is. That's how it was back in the days. So yes, it is true that you had two people that did not know each other who got trapped to be together because back then you did not want your child to be considered a bastard child, so you married them. Just like yesterday, I was on a panel. Listen, stop falling for the bait also. Stop falling for the bait. I am not here for you guys' amusement. I don't care if I'm on my channel or another panel. Hey, Jackie, I am not here for you guys' amusement. This guy tried to bait us into a woman against man. I said, no, sir. Well, I was in the store and this woman sat there and she was acting a certain type of way. And I want to know, why do you women act like that? What the F you mean, you women? I wasn't in the store. I said, no, sir, I was not in the store. You need to go ask that lady. Madam, if I meet her one day, I'll ask her. First of all, I wasn't even in the store. So how am I supposed to even take your word? But that is a bait to bring you into the argument of the battle of the women and the men so we can go back and forth. But yeah, I meant this. No, we should not be doing that in 2024. You picked the wrong person to try to bait. You want me to answer for how another woman that's like me, for every guy that I see that act the fool, I'm supposed to act somebody else. Well, you know what? What that that ninja don't that other men don't know if he was drinking that day. They don't know that man. But again, we sell, that's all we do is sell each other out. We don't uplift nobody. And if they F up, we're not there to catch them. We're just trying to score some points where it doesn't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Nobody wants to go into the psychology of things and how did we get this way? How did we get where we are? If you don't like them type of women, why are you watching them? If you don't like them type of men, why are you watching them? Why? I'm not going to sit up there like she likes to appease her audience is men. So how the hell are you calling somebody else a hyena? No, you're the hyena. You're working every day just like the same modern woman that you claim is working. I ain't that. Show me a goddamn cake. All these women talk a lot of shit. Show me. Matter of fact, don't tell me nothing, Miss Mammy. Show me. Let's see your work in the kitchen. Let's see you baking a cake. Let show if we are so wrong and you're so right. I'm not in no category. I'm just using me as the show me. Because talking about shit all day is not, you're not winning. Again, we only do this as Black people and we call it quote unquote helping each other. But the hatred has to stop. Where are the videos bigging up one another? Where are the videos? I play videos all the time. I would like to big you up. I'm not going to sit up there and drag nobody down so I can say, hey, this man ain't no good. Men is this, men is this, men is that. Or women, anybody who did that, I don't got no time for you because you're part of the problem. How you become not part of the problem, you big up people. I make sure I big up men. Because you want to show men, and I ain't got no time showing a bunch of dusties all damn day. People can't learn from that. They need to learn. I need to show men that's doing something. Men coming up, any men come on this panel, you better be about the change. What's up, the word? What's up, my brother? You need to be about the change. But there is no profit in changing. That's why it's not going to stop. It's not. There is no money in it. Ain't no money on coming on YouTube talking about love. Ain't no money in your life is shit, but you want to sit up there and tell women how to be women when ninja, you ain't ish. Women, you can't sit up there going there talking about men all day when your life ain't ish. Ain't none of your life shit. Y'all ain't showing me nothing. All we do is hear your effing mouth. But it ain't going to change because the way we sell each other down the road for $1 is terrible. Men going against women is what's paying the bills. It's sad, but it is what it is. That's why our beloved, y'all beloved, Kevin Samuels, he started out trying to help men. And it wasn't if he really truly loved men, like he said, and represent men, he would have stayed on helping the men. The men wasn't watching him until he started talking about women. But again, that's where the money is at. That's where the profit is at, and that's what pay their bills. So please do not look for a solution. There is none. Money has to be involved. And most of these people, either A, they haven't finished school, B, they stumbled across social media and they grew And when they add in the money from the YouTube, then they add in the money from the Cash Apps, and then they add in the money from the Super Chats, it has a profit. So now they don't put themselves in this niche where they have to continue it. They have to continue it. Where are the more channels? Let me tell you something. I watch the channels, especially like if they have mixed relationships, is their viewers is off the chain. Why should we have to see when we see family members? I mean, family shows with families is usually the mixed couples. They're making their money showing family. Two black people can't seem to do it. We weren't about a 304. First of all, if you over a certain age, they're not even in your age bracket anyway. They're not even in your age bracket anyway. Some of the mothers that you're talking about, they're not in your age bracket neither. Where are the videos of you showing them the way? Where are you showing them how to correct the behavior without making profit? Some like me, I'd rather stay low in profit, low, get nothing. But I need for you to get something out of this. I'm not going to throw the black man or the black woman under the bus for profit. So whoever's waiting for it to it ain't gonna happen, baby. That's right. My brother said, please make sure you hit the like. Now we're gonna get into. I haven't been on this chick in a while, but boy, does she ruffle my feathers, because she's just as fake and phony as she can be, and she is the biggest attention that can be. She thinks that people can't see through her. I haven't watched this really woman plenty of times, can't even get her words right because she has to say words. See, me, I can say what I want to say. She can't say what she wants to say because she has to stick to her niche. She has to stick to what she sold out for. So that's why every damn video has to be the same, because she done sold out. Allegedly. She done sold out for a profit. Anytime you can talk about women all day and hey, $100 cash app, $500 cash. When all them cash apps start coming in because you're downgrading women and you're fulfilling somebody else's ego and you get paid for it, why would you try to uplift people? Because it doesn't pay. Even some women, why would they try to speak nice about men when all their cash apps and all their money come into fulfilling some women? Why would they change? Why? There's no money in it. There's no, like me, I could show y'all my community stuff. I could put my money where my mouth is. That's why I could go either way because I care about the people. But this hyena, the biggest sellout, one of the biggest sellouts there is. Why modern women hate marriage. Then she got the audacity. Well, and you honestly look like a damn hyena, Miss Hyena. An old hyena tail. How disrespectful can you be for profit? How disrespectful can you be for profit and you call yourself the woman of the cloth? You ain't got, first of all, how you teaching women? For anybody who would like to say she's teaching women, you need to leave the room now. Her audience is men. According to her faith, she's not supposed to be teaching men, right? Now, you might say, well, hey, it's just a lot of men on there, but then she shouldn't be on there. And number two, she has a husband. Why are you talking to all these men? If your goal is to teach women, and you notice that women are not on your in your majority of women is not in your chat and it's not in your comments, then you need to stop. See, we got to stop with this fake and foolishness. We got to stop. You want to call people Jezebels? Well, you get just as much as attention from men as them same women you're talking about. They get attention and money from men. You get attention and money from men too. You so quick to call out your damn self. You need men attention. And they pay you well. They pay you well to do their dirty work. Mm-hmm. 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 Then you sit there and then you claim, when people invite you on and you saying everything that chick, that's no, I could swing both ways. Because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You teaching all of nobody listening to that bullshit but the men that you want attention from. The little bit of mammies that you have on your side, the little bit of mammies, you never teach women. You want us to do all this for men. You're sending them to a burning house. I've never, people like to, let me disclaim this by saying, abuse is wrong and this is wrong. Okay, I'm finished with that. Now, if you're going to speak upon abuse, speak upon abuse. If you're going to speak upon it, then you speak upon everything. That bullshit you saying ain't flying. It ain't flying. Because you the biggest hypocrite, one of the biggest hypocrites, and you're supposed to be a woman of the cloth. All of this is a mirage. Her mouth is filthy. She got a man. She should have her ass off the TV, but that's what makes money. So you're still providing, aren't you? Why your man didn't tell you to get off? Because you know why? He didn't lead you. He see where that money coming from and go on up there, baby. You keep doing it. You is hurting a lot of people, a lot of women. But again, I don't care what you do. But when you say a old hyena tail, you a piece of. You even look like a piece of.
Explained the perspective that was given in the commentary that was given on the video from the woman who's giving commentary here. So I'm not so much interested in her commentary so much as I wanted you all to know where that perspective was coming from, right? They're coming from the, oh my God, you better off single because marriage isn't the flex that married women say it is, and every married woman is going through. Old lady, okay?
We on that next level.
Listen closely to
Listen
the old
very
lady.
closely to the old lady. See what I'm saying? You want us to have respect for men, but you don't even have respect for your elders. Listen very closely to the old lady. That's some disrespectful shit. I wouldn't care if that's some disrespectful. Use the disrespectful thing. You just disrespectful in your Sister Act 2 uniform. Mm-hmm. The disrespectful. Let's to the old lady. She need to stop wearing that red lipstick, damn it. I must be doing something else. But being that I was almost, this guy tried to bait me into a damn battle. I'm like, no, no, no. I had to shut that down. And then now I see this old lady telling you about her and her experience, but she want to flip it to where it fits the men. Do you see how old this woman is? There's no way you want us to respect men. You can't even respect your elder. You could have just left this alone. How about leave it alone? But you figure, hey, I gotta do this one for the men. I gotta flip this lady and her experiences and make it work for the man. Mm-hmm. 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 People can say, I don't care. What you gonna do? What y'all crimson lovers gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
As she talks, this is the old lady being kind of interviewed,
This is
sort
the
of,
old lady.
casually asked about her past experiences. So I'm not interested in the her commentary. But anyways,
Four mothers went through.
I don't have a need for a man.
5 or 6 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just chat with him and then he gone.
Well, what do you need him for? Why?
I don't need him.
Oh.
I don't really need him. I'm kind of trying to tell you, I don't need no man.
Okay.
But with me being a woman, I miss a man's company. And with me being a woman and been married and been in different relationships,
Mhm.
I miss a man's company and I miss a man's touch. But that's all. I don't need. I can't get that unless I get all the other stuff that comes with a man, and I don't want that. And anything I want, I can go get, and I ain't got to be nobody to tell me. If I go somewhere and come back, why you gone so long? No, you got to go. Or where you
But
been?
so here's a question for you. That was the men of old times where they talked about the man being the head of the house, and he just basically the women were property to them. That's how it used to be back in the day. In the current generation, things are a little bit different. It doesn't seem like men try to lord over women and control them.
They
I
don't.
don't know. I'm look. Why are you looking like that?
I
Now
never.
let me ask you this.
now before we continue on, I want y'all to understand what you heard.
We understood, but break it down.
What you heard. I need y'all to understand what you just heard her
I
say.
need
The
you to
old lady.
understand that at her age, she knows what she's talking about. At her age, she done been through a lot and she decided, I don't need a man. Hey, Anti, what's up, my baby? Hey, Pink Pink. At her age, but I need for you, oh hyena, to understand at her age, who's been through a lot, she has the right to say, I don't need them. Now, I can see if it's a young girl, then you can say, hey, even though grandma is still living, she can still find love. But if she's saying this is what I went through, this lady like 70, almost 80 years old, who the hell is you to tell her what she's saying is wrong? But you need for us to understand what, Miss. Her damn sister act two outfit on them. Remind you, this is quote unquote the lady of the church who's not supposed, according to her religion, should not be even preaching to women. I mean to men. Her audience is predominantly men. She, according to her, what her book says, she ain't even supposed to be doing that. No, no, no. But she's going to convince the people that this old lady, I mean, now she got me calling her this older woman or grandma don't know what she's talking about, and grandma is really wrong. Yo, this woman is sick. She's the biggest. You can't. She is one of the biggest sellouts. This see for the love of money. This for the love of money. This ain't nothing but for the love of money. They throw your ass under the bus. Throw you under the bus. Damn it! I thought she was married and happy. No, she's still married and miserable because she's still on here getting on people's nerves. But let's go.
The old lady said, I miss a man's touch. I miss his company. I miss, and I'm gonna add.
Don't add.
I miss his masculinity.
Nah, bitch. Nah, no. She ain't say no shit like that. She at the damn age where she said what she said. I ain't hear her say nothing about no damn masculine. She said touch. Your ass went. How you gonna add no? Did y'all press one if y'all heard the word masculinity? We did not hear grandma say that. Well, let's go.
Like his energy, the energy.
We didn't hear her say masculinity or energy. If y'all hearing that, correct me. I will apologize. If grandma said masculinity and energy, I will make an apology video. Let's go.
Of men. I also miss what they do.
I didn't hear her say she missed what they do. I did not hear that neither. At her age, she said what she said, damn it. Well, let's go.
For you. But I can't get that without him coming with the part that I don't want. And this is the part no hyena ever wants. No
including your hyena ass. And you the cousin of a hyena. You in the goddamn family. But let's go.
Hyena that I have ever met wants a man's order. She don't want his order. And she gave an example. Well, Crimson, how's you coming up with that? Because she said it. She said, stuff like, if I'm gone, where you going, or why you gone so long, or when you coming back, things of that nature. That is a portion of order.
What she's saying, hi-hee-ha, hi-hee-ha, hey, Madari, hi-hee-ha. What she's saying is at her age, I ain't got no time for that bullshit. I've been there, done that. At her age, first of all, at her age, we don't even know if her husband will or her man will even still be living. She probably will still be by herself anyway. But she's saying at her age, she didn't say when I was younger. She said at her age, basically, I've been there, done that. I know. I'm good. Does your man order you to keep coming on here to get on our nerves because he knows that you cater to men? Did he know you cater to men and you getting all the men money? If y'all think I'm joking, let's see what her audience looks like. Stop playing with me. The magic word. Elijah something. I'm a 76-year-old male. 67-year-old male. My mother is 89. I love my mama. I have 6 other brothers and sisters. This is our life. Whatever. Another man. Gerard. Another man. Rob. Another man. Lurch. Another man. The conscious something. Another man. Lloyd. Another man. 3-eye man. Another man. K. Smith. Majority. Another man. Wooly, another man. Stanford, another man. Albert, another man. Eric, another man. T. Adams, another man. Real, another man. I could go on for days. Men. Benjamin, Al. church. What is that? Church of Christ Ministries. You should be banned. You should be banned. Need I say more? Need I say more? She is one of the biggest sellouts there is. Stop playing with me. Biggest sellout there is. But your husband don't mind all these men giving you money. First, it took you forever to find a man. We were so happy that you did find a man. Finally. Like, congratulations. So, obviously, who is she helping? Men or women? If your whole audience is men, majority, not the whole. If the majority of your audience is men, and your money, majority of your money is coming from men, how is your husband the provider? What's up, LSP? Welcome, 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 sweetie. How is your husband the provider? When you are providing, I know, not for him, but for the household. No, it don't go both ways, Hyena. It doesn't go both ways, Miss Hyena. How, like I said, when you're judging an elder, like when does it stop? Like what? Like where is the stop point? Like it doesn't matter. Anybody can get it. Nah, that means you disrespectful. Even I know when to leave certain stuff alone. Even I know, I'm gonna leave this alone. This is my elder. And that's the problem. You want us to listen to you and not listen to her because she is our elder and she's telling you like it is. But you don't want us to hear all the effed up stuff that happened back in the days that happened to these women because you want us to listen to your damn bullshit. Oh, that's pink lipstick, Jackie. It don't go, but the lipstick is pink. It's pink. Right? Don't forget, hit that like as you come in. Hit like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Don't piss me off. And like I said, people talking about, well, when is this war? The war ain't gonna end, guys, because ain't no money in it. It is a financial gain to keep this war on. It's a financial gain. Y'all can have all the talks you guys want. This is paying their bills. This is paying their bills. They're not going to stop it because they're not going to stop their bills getting paid to show no unity. They're not going to do that. It ain't going to happen. It's not. But you need a few people that can, one person, one night, come one nice person hit the light, Jackie said. Come one of y'all nice people hit the light. But let's get back to her twisting this grandma stuff around to suit her agenda. Look at evil looking stuff. And put something under your eyes, girl. Put something under them damn eyes of yours. You got a husband now, girl. You got a husband. Shoot.
When a man is keeping order in his relationship, she doesn't like that.
I'm going to skip that because we're going to get back into her story, right? We're going to get back into this lady's story, which she's going to poke holes in that. She's a sorry something. You going to pay, and you're going to pay. You understand? Nothing good going to come out of this. Nothing good is going to come out of this and what you're doing.
Ancient Kemet hyena. So
she called her ancient Kemet hyena. This disrespectful bitch. Yes, you're a female dog and all that stuff. Yes. Damn it, yes. What you gonna do? You gonna send your peoples? I don't care. Hey, my beautiful Faith. Hey, Miss Apples, baby. She called to an old ancient hyena. So this disrespect. That's one thing I don't like is disrespect. I don't like it. I don't like it, especially my elders. I don't like it. We was not living in their times. How dare us disrespect them to suit these? Yo, yo, this hyena. She. That's what I said. I said her old sister act uniform and shit, right? La 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 la. Oh, happy day. Hey, oh, happy day. I can't. This I eat a chick. But let's go.
You say you'll never marry again, but your marriage, the one marriage that you
That I
have
had.
had, was really more like an arranged marriage.
It
You never
was.
asked to marry him in the first place,
I didn't.
and you never said that you loved him in the first place.
And I
How
didn't.
did you get married? What's the story?
My mama, with I had a baby, and
How old were you?
I was 14.
Keyword
Okay.
And I had a
14.
baby. And but when I got pregnant, the boy said it wasn't his baby.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on and told mama about the girl he was liking, how she was high yellow and built like a Coca-Cola bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes you think I'm gonna fool with somebody ugly and black and snappy headed like your daughter? And over her.
Mm-hmm.
So his sister said, well, that's what you're doing. Cause mama, he's the only boy that be here, and he be here.
Okay, bro.
Daddy said he ain't been there. He ain't been there.
His dad.
His dad.
His daddy believed him.
Mhm.
If he didn't do, if he said he wasn't messing with her, he wasn't messing with her. Mm-hmm.
So he went his way, and I went my way. And through the pregnancy, I was alone.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, the little girls I played with on the plantation, I couldn't play with no more because I done got pregnant to the older folks.
Now, listen carefully, which the hyena, before the hyena switches it up, she said, the little girls back on the plantation, keyword plantation, right? So she wants to switch this up, but she's not going to call it like it's a lot of stuff with this story. I have seen it, right? From how this woman was treated. So keyword plantation, right? So that will give you an indication that it's not the man didn't have no money. Back then they didn't have no money. They both was poor. Right? That will go to show you that he wasn't a leader yet. They on the plantation. He couldn't build no house. Right? There's a lot of things he couldn't do. Number one. Number two, I don't know. That part I forgot. I don't know how old he was. But we do know she's 14. So I don't know what hyena expects from a 14-year-old. But again, we're going to hear her flip it. We're going to hear her flip it to make it suit the men that's in her audience. Right? And it's a shame that the people in the audience think it's okay to have disrespect for an elder when they're telling you how it went down. The man said, hey, I don't want her. I don't want her. I don't want it. I don't want it. He didn't want her. Because basically he's 14. She's 14. He got it already. He done used it up. He want the other girl in his mind that looks good. So now you got a 14-year-old stuck here with a kid. But let's remember the key word she said was plantation, not the girls on the playground, not the friend, the plantation. I heard a little bit about that, Faith, a little bit. Well, let's go. God dang it, I'm always doing something. I ain't got no business. Let's go.
I
Mhm.
am
Mhm.
to the older folks.
You're a
I,
bad influence.
I'm a bad influence for them, and I'm grown, so I couldn't.
Mhm.
I didn't have nobody to play, but the only somebody that stood by me was the boy's sister. The boy that got me pregnant, his sister, and so
Now, I want y'all to hear it as it is being said. This is why I'm stopping
Mm-hmm.
at key points. Hear what is being said to you. Just because she old don't mean, stuff was rosy. She said that she was 14
Mm-hmm.
when she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She said that the boy that got her pregnant disowned her. He did not own up to being the father of her child. He's She further said, and we don't know what's true and what's not. Interesting how she won't remember certain stuff that she did, but you can go all the way back 100 years to literally the plantation.
Yeah. Now, again, there is no interestingly. She, what, again, what do you want from a 14-year-old? Secondly, she's not going back to say the things that she did. What the hell can a 14-year-old girl do? Yo, this is the twisted shit in our. This is the twisted shit in our community. This is a fucking virus. This is a fucking virus. She is a virus. I know you men just love her because she catered to your ego. You just love her, but it's other mammies out there. Go get them and leave the other folks alone. She didn't leave out nothing. She said she was 14. She never said the man. First of all, she said the man didn't want her no more. And he said, "This is the woman I want. She black. In his mind, she black. She ugly. I hit it. I'm gone." She's still 14. Now, in her mind, this hyena's mind, she's now going to say, well, she left stuff out. What is there to leave out? She ain't gonna leave out what she did. But what the fuck you want a 14-year-old to do? Act right? I'm trying to figure out. You're talking about two children. I don't know how old the man is. So technically, you should be glad if she left that out. You understand what I'm saying? She never said how old the man was. So forget about how she act. You should be glad she left that out. Because the way it sounded to me, he was older. He was I now that I don't know. And I'm glad she left that out. But it's again, that's good. But what did you want from her at 14? I would like to know. She interestingly forgot to leave. No, I bet she's 14 years old. What do you want her to do? Act right? You want her to be a woman? So even if he was grown, she still can't be a woman to him. Even if he was her age, she still couldn't be a woman to him. She's 14. She's 14. Let's carry on.
And remember this story word for word. But we gonna go on with what she said because it's enough. She threw in the colorism. She threw in the colorism.
No, she didn't throw it in. That's what he said. Well, let's go.
She threw in that the girl that he wanted was high yellow and she was black and ugly. And so that was the excuse that the boy used to deny the fact that he had gotten her pregnant. And the only person that was sort of on her side and was telling everybody, no, actually, he was here. He been here. He do come over here, and he the only boy that come over here. So it is his baby. Like that's his baby. And she's saying that the boy's father believed his son and said, well, if he said he wasn't over here, he said he's not the father. He's not the father. So they went their separate ways. So
No, see, this is what you call a liar and a deceiver, right? This is what you call a liar and a deceiver, right? So the truth is not in her. Why would you say separate ways? The man said, I don't want her. So he left her. They didn't go their separate ways. He left. He said, skedaddle. I'm still young, dumb, and full of, and I want the next chick. So he abandoned her and he left her. They did not go their separate ways. But this deceiving person, this is a liar and a deceiver. And it's a shame that men egos are so fragile that they're gonna let this shit slide. It's so terrible that these mammies are so desperate to win an argument. But like I said, I understand the game. It's a financial game. It's profit in lying to people and deceiving people. And this is why we can't get nowhere as a community, because we done sold each other out for profit. I can say whatever I want to say because I'm not pro anything. I'm not pro nothing. I call it like I see. And also, why people don't take into account the time color. She's not going to do that because she's the part of the Mammyville. Mammyville would never do that because there's no profit in that. Y'all so stupid. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not dealing with the word tonight, and I'm not dealing with faith ass. I'm gonna put y'all on punishment. I swear. I'm not dealing with y'all. I don't like y'all right now, very much right now. You understand what I'm saying? Again, people do a lot of talking, but where's the family? I see plenty of family videos on here. All these people that's talking all this shit, where's your family videos? Where are they? Showing us how families acted, disagreements, and how they take the disagreements. I mean, if you don't want to show your family, hey, that's fine. But then stop talking shit. But again, people got so much hatred in them that this is what makes money. And y'all trying to figure out why well, how can we end this? There's no money in ending this war. There's no, if you look at their profits, why would I end this when, like I said, this is paying my bills and I got money in my pocket? This is my job. That's their job. This is their job. And I already showed you her audience. So you can't talk about these young. Yeah, they twerking and acting a fool. Yeah, because you're not acting the fool and you got on, your sister act clothes on because of your belief, it doesn't make you any different. You're just getting your attention another way. You're still getting paid from these men another way. And it's still negative. Negative is negative. There is no sin better. There's no sin greater than the other. You're still a liar and you're still a deceiver. When she's lying and she's deceiving, she makes sure, well, let me add this. No, she didn't say that. Well, she said they went their own, they separated, they went their own way. Nah, chick. Well, let's carry on.
Here we have these Mississippi single motherhood tales starting in already. These Jim Crow, single motherhood, hyena tales. These,
How do you disrespect? How do you respect a person who sits there and calls somebody who is still living? How do you respect somebody that disrespects them? So if you are disrespecting them, that means you a modern woman, right? Because they will be older than you, right? Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm confused. You got the traditional woman and you got the modern woman. So if anything, you were not, if you're disrespecting something that was done traditional, so then that would make you modern. But like I said, y'all listen to these liars and deceivers if you want to. That's all she, a liar and deceiver. And then you're calling this lady you don't even know who is an elder all of these names because it sounds good to your audience. We people, we got to do better. Ain't nobody checked and say, hey, you ain't got to call her that. But if we say something disrespectful about this deceiving, this liar, deceiver, because the truth ain't her, then we're wrong. F out of here. F out of here. And please don't let none of your peoples come for me. You are that strong jaw, bitch. You are strong jaw. I wish you would. I wish you would. Because baby, we could do this. Oh, nah, she didn't. Where the heck she thinks? Exactly, Jack. Exactly. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She just being disrespectful. And I forgot who's strong. Y'all gotta remind me, Jackie, who's strong jaw? I've been calling her strong jaw for so long. I forgot. Oh, Viva TV. I ain't promoting her, but that would be strong jaw. She got them jaws on her, boy, as she's talking, and they like to think they're gonna tell us like it is. Mm-hmm. See, I don't have to go after that. I go after the mammies. It's up for y'all men to go after the men. I go after the mammies, right? But let's go. And like I said, this is because of her level of disrespect for an elder. So now you know she's modern. Ain't nothing traditional about this liar or deceiver. There's nothing traditional about her. Because if you was traditional, you would have respect for your elders, and you do not. But let's carry on. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
construction hyena tail.
She called to a constructional hyena tail. Girl, you gonna burn in hell. You gonna burn straight in hell.
Already. These Great Depression hyena tails.
She said Great Depression hyena tail. I swear. I haven't been on your ass in a while because you've been off my radar. But I'm gonna get back. It might not be, or this is gonna be on my Tony channel. It will not be on this one. But baby, I'm getting back on your ass like rice and gravy. I usually don't do it on here, but I'm doing it today. Let's go.
Okay.
Truth ain't in her.
So she done got pregnant by a boy she liked. He don't want her. Have we heard this before? Have we heard this before? Getting pregnant by boys that don't like them, men that don't like them. Now, see, the only difference between her and a hyena of today is that hyenas of today have plenty of birth control and access to all kinds of stuff. They don't have to be pregnant. She didn't have those choices. If you got pregnant, you gonna have that baby, whether it's shameful or
Yeah, I
not.
love it.
Let's keep going.
So after the baby was born, things was still going on fine with mama until after when the baby was born, he wanted us to get back together. You said all this about me and went on your way. And then when the baby come looking like you want me to us to date and start dating and get married and raise the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him no. I told him he can go screw his mom.
Go do what to his mom?
Screw her. And so Mama heard me. And when Mama heard me, she came in there where we was, and he said, "Well, I'm gone, Miss Dale. I tried," and he walked out. And because have him and date him, she would always tell me, "You got to find you that bastard baby somewhere to stay. You can't stay here no more."
Now, this was your mother,
This was my mom.
and you were 14
I
years
was
old.
14 years old.
You and the bastard baby can't stay with her.
We can't stay with her, and so, and every time she leaves, she was a party woman, and she drank heavy. And every time she leave home, she'll tell me, "I'm leaving. But when I get back, you and that bastard child of yours better be gone." I ain't nowhere to go. When she come back, I'll be still sitting there.
Now, we both said now at the same time. Let me hear what this liar and deceiver have to say.
Listen to what she said. Oh, I need you to hear what she's saying.
I heard it. Mm-hmm.
I need you to hear what she is saying.
Mm-hmm.
She said that once the baby was born, the boy she had the baby with comes back.
That's not what she said.
This dispels the abandonment.
No,
that they
liar.
always wanted to
That's
be
not what she
a
said.
part of the child's life.
Let me bring
whether
this
they
back.
like you
Her
or not.
lying ass.
She said that
and date him, she would always tell me, "You got to find you and that bastard baby somewhere to stay. You can't stay here no more."
Now, this was your mother,
This was my mom.
and you were 14
I
years
was
old.
14 years old.
You and the bastard baby can't stay with her.
We can't stay with her. And so, and every time she leaves, she was a party woman, and she drank
Well,
heavy.
she skipped a little bit, but she skipped it a little bit and she went a little bit too far. But what happened was back then you was frowned on if you weren't married, and they did call your kids bastard kids. So back then your family, you didn't want people talking about your daughter. So that's why a lot of our grandparents, which is true, which this liar and deceiver don't want to tell the truth, they were pushed to be married. So it's not like the man wanted her, because he shouldn't. If he wanted her, Miss Hyena, he would never have left her. But he got pressure from people also. So it's not like he wanted to be there for his kids. It was the pressure of having a bastard child. I don't know who this hyena thinks she's fooling, but we're not going to play these games. You may say she's telling a tale. No, she's telling what went down. A lot of men and women were forced to be married. Most of them could have been a one-night stand. Now, that one-night stand caused you now to get married because you had to be married in order so they don't just so the kid can have a better life, and not because of money. It was because of the child being teased so much. Bastard kid. Well, you're a bastard, but where's your daddy? and they was looked down on. And then the women were dogged out, and they was called they was called many names, right? And then on the man's side, he was forced to be with that woman because you better take care of that kid. Well, that kid, they said the kid looked like him. I don't know if she got to that part or she skipped it. As usual, she's a liar and a deceiver. So we will see if she skipped this part. I did not see the video. I like to do live commentary. I like to do it live so you get my reaction. Most of the time I just skip through the video to make sure there is no music in it. But I don't watch it so you get my live commentary. Right? Well, like I said, this I've seen, but I'm listening to her like I would listen to any elder tell their story. I don't care if it's a man or woman. I listen to their stories, you know. So what that dispels, he didn't want his girl. If you don't go take your ass somewhere with that bull crap. Oh, happy day. Take your ass somewhere. How that man? I thought he was a boy, and now you're calling him a man. Well, which one is it? Right? So let's go. Here you go. A 14-year-old is now forced to be a wife. Forced. The man left her. She was shunned by her friends. She was shunned by her mother. And all you could say is, the only thing this hyena could say is, well, that dispels you didn't want the child. Yo, you can't with this lying hyena. But let's go.
And every time she leave home, she'll tell me, I'm leaving. But when I get back, you and that bastard child of yours better be down. Bam, there you go. When she come back, I'll be still sitting there.
Now, listen to what she said.
We heard her.
Oh, I need you to hear what she said.
Oh, yes, we heard what she said.
I need you to hear what she said.
God dang it.
She said that once the baby was born.
She didn't say that. Damn it. There she go lie.
The boy she had the baby with comes back.
When? Yo, she's a liar.
This dispels
this is what I'm saying. You and the girl don't touch that Bible no more. That Bible gonna burn. It's gonna burn or burn up. I'm surprised the house didn't burn down with your lying ass. She never said once she had the baby, the man came back. Look at this. This is what a lie looked like. Look at her face. This is what a lie looks like. And that's not what happened. She said my mama she stayed with her mother. Her mother said, you and the bastard child better be gone. You and the bastard child better be born. That means when the baby was born, she was still with her mother. I need for you to listen. I need for you to listen. But you're such a deceiver for money, you damn sellout. You're going to say this bullshit, but that dispels he didn't want the child. Girl, go about your business, but let's go.
abandonment myth. Black men have always wanted to be
He abandoned her ass.
part of the child's life, whether they like you or not. So he comes back,
Melanie.
and he tells her, we should get back together. We should marry.
She can't even lie right. God.
I will raise the child.
Oh, wow.
She turned him down. Do you understand that this is key? It is key that she turned this boy down. Now, he was good enough for her to sneak around her mama and all.
How you say she turned him down when she said she married that man? Huh? And did you forget that she's 14? She turned him down. The girl, 14 years old. Didn't you say she was 14? What the hell? What did you want her to do? Like, yeah, I would love to be married at 4. I would sure would love to be married at 14. Girl, let me see if she got the rest of it. Nope, here she go. Her lying ass. But she told him no. God damn. Hyena?
Other boy, John Hare, was there playing checkers with my oldest brother. They were like the same age. They were playing checkers together. And she came in. When she came in, she said, God damn, you still here? I told you when I got back, I want you and that bastard child to be gone. He didn't even say a word. They just kept playing. And then the next day he came down and he asked me, was Mama there? I said, yes. He said, well, tell her I want to holler at her a minute.
So he ain't asked you nothing.
He never asked me to marry.
I had the baby. So here's a guy that's asking to speak to your mom. Now you don't know why.
I don't know why.
Okay.
But he told her, he said, I heard you last night speaking to Lucy, but what you said to her, did you mean it? And she said, like what? He said, you told her that you wanted her and her bastard child to be out of your house. She said, hell yeah, you want her, you can have.
I had the baby. So here's a guy that's asking to speak to your mom. Now, why didn't you hate him, though, after he did? First of all, you didn't ask to be married to him. And after he put you through all the stuff, and I mean a lot of stuff, why didn't you hate him?
Because he didn't mean nothing to me.
Okay.
You know, and when God I told God I wanted him out of my life, wanted to move him out of my life, but not by death. Because I knew if he went by death, I was going to do it. And my children was going to be left to the state. So I didn't want to be the one to get rid of him and then lose my children too. I didn't want that. And I thank God for what he did. And so I was just glad. John was gone, he's gone. Thank God I don't have to work with him no more.
The part that I want to pull out.
Now,
throw away your old pillow right now, because what you're about to hear in this video.
I need you to understand how she wrapped that up. She had listen. Now they skip. I need you to notice something before I go into it. They skip, quote unquote, everything that he did to her. Do you understand this? Did you hear it? Did you hear her tell a story about anything that man did to her? The man she couldn't stand? The one that saved her? He saved her.
Oh, he saved her. He impregnated a 14-year-old, and that means he saved her. Girl, oh gosh. I don't know how she sits back and think of the bullshit that she said. I really do not understand how her and Strong Jar could come up with the bullshit that she says. I don't know how. Let me tell you people something. Let me tell, she giving you diarrhea. Let me explain to you people something. That man sat there. She's what Hyena, the liar and deceiver, is trying to tell you is let people treat you any type of way and accept it. Long as, because that man comes first. That man said he didn't want her. That man said she was black and ugly. That man said he had another girlfriend that was light and had a Coca-Cola shaped body, and that's who he wanted. That man left her and said it wasn't his kid. He even had his own father said, well, my son said it ain't his, it ain't his. She doesn't even care what that does to a 14-year-old psyche. Long as her point is getting crossed. It doesn't even matter what part she. I don't give a damn. He treated her like a queen. Obviously, if he didn't treat her, if he would have changed his ways and treated her the way she's supposed to be treated, I don't think she would have made this video. I think she would have just said, hey, it started off really rough. Sometimes people don't have to repeat what happened to them. The point of her doing the video means some shit went down that she would prefer for him to leave her alone. She got trapped off with not one kid, but a couple of kids. After the mother said, take her, she ain't got nowhere else to go. So, no, that ninja did not save her. He took her. But he wasn't in love with her. So why must she be happy that the man don't love her? He liked the light-skinned girl. He already called her black and ugly. So you want her to be happy for what? She's remember the lady said the word plantation, so she had no other choice. So just like a lot of people come from big families, right? And we thinking, hey, it was a beautiful thing. No, grandma got trapped off. So that's you think, oh, we got 13. That's because back then it wasn't no TV, it wasn't no social media. That's what they did for pastime. That was done in the pastime. But like I said, this is why she's a detriment to the community. She's saying, I don't care how you get treated. But if that man saved you and that man did this and that man did, no, that ninja ain't do shit but make her life miserable. Maybe it's okay with you, but it wasn't okay with her. Girl, I know. Mine's just went home, Faith. Mine's just went home. Right? But as I'm saying, if you listen to the woman's story, which she clearly the deceiver that she is, she's gonna skip over everything. Well, look, but that will go with the abandonment issues women talking about. He came back. Nah, back in them days, he had to go back and claim that kid. Kid come out looking just like him. He had to, even if he would have kept running. But from the get go, this is what he told a 14-year-old girl. He crushed the shit out of her. The guy that married her was a second man. It don't even matter what the second man, the man that married her or not. This is a 14-year-old we're talking about. What did you want from her? What do you want from her? To be a good woman? She's going to be what a 14-year-old is. She's still 14. That man said, yeah, he said, you sure is ugly. That's what he said to her. You sure is ugly. I want the light. He said, I'll even rewind it. He says, I want this light-skinned one. This is a 14-year-old. Bad enough they're bumping, right? Bad enough they're bumping, right? And she still never revealed the age of the man. So basically, they're probably still boys. So I'm not even putting this on him. I'm not putting this on neither one of these grown kids. Okay? I'm putting this on Queen Mammy. I'm putting this on sometime. You don't have to prove a point all the time. You don't have to deceive people all the time to make your point. At the end of the day, they were two children. I'm not even here. Number one, I don't like the disrespect that she even gave that older woman. That's her life. She got Her life was gone at 14. She's a mom at 14. Not only did the man do her dirty, her own mama did her dirty. Her own mama called her names. Her own mama called her grandkid a bastard child. See, I can talk about everything because I don't have no I'm for the women, for the man. The whole entire situation is wrong. When I get home, make sure you and that bastard kid not here. So this is not even about them. It's about how she stirred the pot to make it fit her channel, which it wasn't no need to do it. It was no need to lie. Well, they decided to separate. Nah, they just said, I didn't want you. What do you mean they separated? Oh, it ain't no abandonment. He came back. Nah, the nigga ain't come back. He's still a boy. He didn't make up his mind. He's a kid. Because she never said, she's calling him a boy and she's saying his father. So they were like, nah, the little boy or the kid looks just like you. According to them days, now you got to be with that woman. That's coming from his people. You got to be with that woman. He didn't make a decision to be with her. He was young and dumb and full of cum. He want to go do him, as he should. He's a young man. But this young man now has responsibility. No, the lady did not say they went their separate ways. She said the man, let's rewind it. She said the man did not want her. He want the light-skinned girl. So if somebody tell you they don't want you, DOD, would you stay together or would you separate? Who broke up with who? If a woman says, even if I rewind it, which I am, if a woman say, DOD, hey, I want some sexy chocolate. You too light for me. I want some sexy chocolate. And this is what I want. Are you going to stay with that person or leave that person? If they say, I don't want you, this who I got this one over here. You too light for me. I want the sexy chocolate. Okay, so you're confusing me. You saying they went their separate ways, and now you're saying they were never together. And so again, I just said they never went their separate ways neither. I said they never went their separate ways. He was already doing him. So technically, we're saying the same exact thing. So if you want me to rewind it to say they went their separate ways, or you want me to rewind it to say they were never together, I don't know. No, she didn't say separate. Well, let's go back. Let's go back.
She came in there where we was, and she says, he said, well, I'm gone, Miss Dale. I tried, and he walked out. And because I wouldn't have him and date him, she would always tell me, you got to find you and that bastard baby somewhere to stay. You can't stay here no more.
Now, this was your mother,
This was my mom.
and you were 14
I
years
was
old.
14.
Was really more like an arranged marriage. You never asked to marry him in the first place.
I didn't.
And you never said that you loved him in the first place.
And
How did you get married? What's the story?
My mom, I had a baby. And
How old were you?
I was 14.
Okay.
And I had a baby. And but when I got pregnant, the boy said it wasn't his baby.
When I got pregnant, the boy said it wasn't his baby. Let's go.
And told mama about the girl he was lacking, how high yellow and
Now, the girl that he's liking is high yellow
built like a Coca-Cola bottle.
and built like a Coca-Cola bottle. So right then and there, he did not want her. He didn't want her because she was black and he wanted high yellow with the Coca-Cola shape. Let's go.
And what makes you think I'm gonna fool with somebody ugly and black and snappy head like your daughter?
Now, what makes you think I'm going to fool with somebody black, ugly, and nappy head as your daughter? Now, I just rewinded. Now, would you stay with that person? I'm just saying. Hey, Bronze, I would like to. Is that the type of person you gonna fall in love with? What the hell are you? Get off my! Oh God, Golden. Why are you up there? God damn it! Damn you, Golden. You better do something with your cat, man. Shit. I don't even know what he did. Oh. No, I'm gonna keep playing it. But technically, me, right then and there, I had to stop it. My damn cat, that damn cat jumped on my stuff. Oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. But at that point, shit, it don't matter. I'm gonna play it. But you don't call me black and ugly and nappy head ninja, please. Goodbye. How do you say something? But of course, these men, they like to prove a point. After somebody called you black and ugly and nappy head, I'm supposed to like you now, right? Even though I'm supposed to like you, but he wants to concentrate on the separate ways part. F that he disrespected her. F that he got her pregnant. F he called her ugly. Hey, Miss Leo. F the point he called her black, ugly, and nappy head, and said he don't want her, and even told him the woman that she want. F all that, right? F all of that. I'm supposed to love you, women. A man tell you that or leave. But let's go.
And over her.
Mm-hmm.
So his sister said, "Well, that's what you're doing." Daddy said he ain't been there. He ain't been there.
Now,
His dad. His daddy believed him. He wasn't messing with her. He wasn't messing with her.
So
now
he
again,
went his way, and I went my way. And through the pregnancy, I was alone.
damn it won't pause. Now, if the man doesn't want you, right? The man don't want you because he said you're black, you're black, ugly, not black, ugly, and nappy head. And then his father already agreed that, hey, this ain't, my son said this ain't. So, of course, he already was never with her. So, of course, they're going to go their own way. Where was for her to go? He left. He left and did what he wanted to do. That's why she stayed with the mother, right? Again, she's 14. Again, he's a kid. They went their ways because he didn't want her. What do you want her to do? You're not telling me what do you want her to do. He don't want her. He says she ugly. What do you want her to do? She's 14 years old and pregnant. See, this is why we can't get nowhere in this community. But to make some feel better, we're gonna say it's all her fault. It's all her fault. Okay, now you guys feel better. Congratulations. Congratulations. But no, I'm lying. It ain't her fault. I never even said it was his fault. But this is how messed up we is as a community. We talking about kids. What? Maybe you would drop the link. I'm gonna drop it now. Because I believe I just rewind it, but come on. If anybody else want to pop up on here, you can pop on up. What's up, bro?
Hey, Sugar, thanks for dropping the link, sister.
Well, let me clarify this. Yes, we agree to disagree, but that's still my brother. But let's go.
Oh, yeah. Just because we see things different doesn't be any animosity or any.
I just want to let that be clear. We're not supposed to agree about everything. We're two different people, but that's still my brother. But let's go.
Right. And she gonna always be my sister, regardless of how many times I prove her wrong. She's still gonna be my sister.
I ain't never been proven wrong yet, but if it makes them feel good, but carry on.
But yeah, she did say. No, I'll remember about from Jump Street. They were both probably within the teens. We don't know. We know she was 14, just like you said. She got pregnant. It's definitely his because his own sister said that he was the only boy over there. So it's his baby, it's his child. He just didn't want her because the light skinned girl, and I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating. The light skinned girl probably wasn't giving him sex. The one that's talking about the situation now, she was, and so that's why he was over there every day with her. Or because if not, he would have been over with the other girl. But because she was giving it to him, he was over there taking it and got her pregnant. The separate part, that's what Crimson Cure said. That woman said is what she said, regardless of the reason. And we all know the reason because he didn't want to be with her, but they went their separate ways. So she didn't lie when she said that woman said they went their separate ways because that's what the woman said. Not to, like I said, I'm not trying to put it on the girl's fault. That is all the girl's fault. I'm just saying what Crimson said was true because that's what the woman said. That's all I'm saying.
She is a poison to the community. At some point, when do we we don't have my thing is how she was talking about this woman, calling her old ancient pyramid a hyena and shit. She's 14 years old. My thing is not even about the kids. They're still kids regardless. At 14 years old, they're not going to make the right choices. She's not going to be the good girl wife material. She's 14. He's a young man, young, dumb, and full of cum. So, but the disrespect for her to want respect, but the disrespect that she has for people, I don't like it. Why would you call this lady, even the title, oh, hyena tail? You know, at some point, where do we draw the line? Like at some point, is it really that much for, hey, I have to win this argument, so let me down my elder just to prove a point?
I agree with you on that. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That part wasn't needed in the story to get her point across. I agree with you on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when do we draw the line? Like, when do we say, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't even discuss them. They're 14 years old, and then women specifically said plantation, right? So we all know how stuff went down back then. So it's not even for me. This is just like
Right,
anybody that's elder.
but
I don't care
but
if
see,
you're a man or a woman.
but see, even with that sugar plantation, we know this woman wasn't on no plantation. She's not that because the video was recently recorded, correct?
The thing is, she
No, whoa,
still,
whoa, 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 whoa,
she's
whoa. But it
still,
was recently
she's,
recorded, right? So we know she wasn't on no actual
she,
plantation.
no, she said her friend, when she was pregnant, her friends on the plantation wouldn't play with her anymore because she was
It's the
pregnant.
plantation or the
So
playground.
she said
You see what I'm saying?
plantation.
She's right, but she probably meant playground because there was no
Even,
plant. She wasn't on no
even,
plantation,
even who, we do know she's not a young woman, right?
right?
We do know she's an elder, correct?
Correct.
We do know back then when you were unmarried, they did call your child a bastard child, correct?
Correct.
A
Correct.
lot. And we do know that back then, young kids were forced to get married because especially if it was a person that went to church, that was the right thing to do because you wasn't supposed to have sex either way without being married, number one. If you
Correct.
did, now you had to get married. So even who, we still know that existed
Correct.
at her age bracket. So,
Correct.
but the level of disrespect that you can't say, first of all, she did the traditional thing. So you talk about modern women, but you're doing a modern woman thing by disrespecting somebody who did something traditional. Like the level of throughout the whole thing, she's taking jabs at this woman. I wouldn't care if it's a man or a woman. If they got a story to tell me, I'ma listen. My job is to, if I can learn from it, if I can't learn from it. But if that's what happened, that's what happened. Who is us to say, well, that made a ban? Well, he said, no, he didn't say it, but he got her pregnant, But again, you can
Well,
get
they got each other pregnant. They got
huh?
each other pregnant. They got each other pregnant.
Okay, that is true. They got each other pregnant, but they put like this: they got pregnant. So same thing,
They got pregnant.
right? Because she can't get him pregnant. She
Right. They got
received,
pregnant.
right? They got pregnant, right? But calling her all type, and this old lady, and she's a pyramid, I'm like old pyramid
And like I
hyena.
said,
Even the title, the old hyena talent. What the fuck is that? And who the f
well,
is you to sit up there and always act like you're a respectable woman, but always throwing disrespect at people?
right. And like I said,
So now I don't
that part
respect
of
you
it,
either.
yeah, that part of it, she could have left that part of it out though. The oldest and whatever else she said, she could have left that part out and made her point. So I agree with you on that.
That's the purpose of the video.
But also too now, there was another part of the video that you were factually incorrect about.
What?
And that was the part where you said when she got married. When
No,
she
I didn't
got
mention
married,
her. Right. I wasn't factually not. I didn't speak upon that.
okay, so you hadn't got to the part where she got married?
No.
Okay, because I
She
thought
the
you
one. She's right. She went to that part, but like again, my video wasn't about that. I heard her story, and we do know that the way the lady was asking the questions. And remember, this is a TikTok video, so it's not like she left stuff out purposely. The lady asked her specific questions. You got it's like some of
right.
them you got 60 seconds, then you got like a minute, and then I think you may have 10 minutes, right? So
Hmm.
in that case, she'd have been there rolling the tape over and over and over. But she
Right.
was, and she left this out on purpose. Well, she didn't mention anything what that man did because them questions wasn't asked, right? And then you
Right.
can't say to her at her age, well, I'm gonna add this in. She missed the mask. No, if she's saying at her age, remember when you get a certain age, you can have your life whatever way you want to. At her age,
Right.
who know,
Right.
who know, who know if the man would have been living anyway at her age? He probably
But see
kicked
the
the
part that you're
bucket.
right. I'm going to finish,
But
sugar. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
the thing is, who is you to tell somebody at their age? I mean, again, we gotta know when to draw the line. If she tired of the bullshit, she's been going through this since she was 14 years old. Her life was effed up since she was 14. If she been there and done that and don't want to do it again, you know what? She can do that. She can do that. Now a younger person that might be saying the same thing, I ain't got nothing to say. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to agree with it, but I ain't got nothing to say. But at a certain age, I wish you would tell me what I should do. Well, if I say I don't want to deal with nobody, goddamn, I don't want to deal with nobody. I got my reasons. I don't put in all these years in my life, and I know right about now what make me happy. And if I don't want it, or if I want to be bothered, that's like telling somebody who wants to get a man, well, you too old to get a man, or this why who the hell? Like sometimes we go a little bit over and beyond in people's business to make a point that you're not really making. We go a little overboard. And one thing I don't like is to disrespectful people. Like I said, when I thought, okay, I already knew she was going to switch it up, but then like, well, damn, why are you disrespecting this woman like that? Like, what if that was your grandmother? What if that was your mother or your grandmother? Like, look, like, are you serious? The same way I did not talk about Simone Biles because I know where to draw the line. My thing is she represents the whole country, not a state, but the whole country, United States of America. If she think that man is the apple of her eye, then he is the apple of her eye. If she
I
thinks that
agree.
man is the prize, then he is her prize.
I
If
agree.
if
And
he's
he is hers. She is his. I agree.
right, right at that point, why would we put that mental? That's, I mean, if we break them, okay, let's say the women who was coming after her, which I was
Mhm.
disgusted. Right, I was told I avoided that like the plague. Right. Let's just say again, you're right. So now you're right. So now she breaks up with the boyfriend. What that mean? Now her mind gonna be messed up. It's another Olympics coming up, like this year summer or this year. This girl got to get back into training mode. Why would y'all even do that? Like I said, when do we draw the line? Because for content, like somebody, like some people that's important. I'm not going to do that to her. If she is fucking up, then we got to be there to catch them, right? Okay, your man did you wrong. If y'all right, we'll catch you. But let she's happy. If she's happy, and if she chose that man, she chose him. That's, God bless her. And I really want them to work. If he's a good guy, they've been together for a while. It's not like they got together yesterday, right? They've been together for some years. She didn't marry him yesterday. And number two, it wasn't, they made the interview about them. The guys who interviewed them were fucked up, right? They was fucked up and they didn't give him nor her respect. But that's why I refrained from even talking about that, because I'm like, I know when to draw the line. This chick right here, like anything for money, I watch her. Anything for money, she will sell somebody down the river. I have no like I have absolutely no respect. There's nothing you could say that I could say because your mind is evil. Your mind is evil. If you look straight up there and even put a title in there, why modern women hate marriage, and then you're gonna put an old hyena tail. What does she like a hyena to you? Does she play the role of a hyena? Could she even be a hyena back in her age, back in her time? Like, when does somebody go, whoa, 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 whoa? That's disrespectful. You ain't had to say all that to get your point across. Ain't nobody checked that shit neither. Because the agenda is so fucking real that we running with it because it sound good. No, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't at all. But this is somebody that everybody respect, but she's very disrespectful. I done heard this woman sit up here and call people gutter snipes. I got rid of her calling people every fucking name in the book. But you can't say nothing about her though. Cause you could get it too. Your mouth is reckless. How is this building a community? Well, making this woman a picture of why modern women don't want to get married. I'm like, really? First of all, that don't even go together. We don't even know this woman. So how was she the reason why modern women don't want to get married? Do y'all know her? Did y'all read her story before to make us not get married? I'm like, really? You see the title. What does that woman got to do with modern women not getting married, DOD? He'll come back in when he get a chance.
Okay, well, no, I was waiting for you to finish. It's not this woman specifically that is doing it, but it's the collective of women, of older women who have her mindset, like the woman that's in it, like the woman that's like
That's
like the woman that's interviewing her, and
No.
whatever other young woman could be listening to this story and say, well, okay, I don't want to get, because of that now I don't want to be married either. That's what she's talking about.
No.
So it's not just because this woman don't affect millions of black women, because millions of black women have heard her, but women, but black women or women of any race, when they have grandmothers like this in their family, and the grandmother say, hey, well, I wouldn't marry, I don't get married because this, that, and the third, well, that might influence the younger generation not to want to get married.
What would be her influence?
Her saying that
make us not to get married.
Whatever she went through, whatever her trauma is.
So it's okay that if she's, first of all, he didn't even like the woman, right? So would that be a reason not to get married? He didn't even like her from the get-go. Would that be one of the reasons not to get married?
That'd be a great reason.
Okay, so, and then on top of that, he even said to her, you black, you're ugly, and you're nappy-headed, right? I don't want you. Would that be a reason not to love and get married somebody?
That'd be a great reason.
So I don't understand what she's saying. Modern women calling her old hyena, and so her reasons is valid. So her mindset, so the mindset of what happened would be a reason, really good reason not to get married, right? According to what she said.
According to what she said, but the part that you're missing is public, because you said you haven't went through the whole video. The hyena part happened after she got married.
Why even get married if it starts off like you don't even like me?
But see, Sugar, that's the part because you haven't listened to the whole thing. That's the part that you're missing. The guy that she married. Okay, let me explain. Because you were going through the video when it said that the guy had came downstairs, wanted to talk to the mother, and asked if she really meant what she said about she have to get out with that bastard child. That guy that married her was a whole different guy.
Okay.
That married her.
Okay.
Because he liked her. That's why he was over there, because he liked her. So when when the mother said, hey, well, you got to get up out of here, that's when the other guy went downstairs and said, hey, later on went back and talked to the mother and said, hey, did you really mean it? Because if you did, I want to marry her. That's where the bitter part starting to come in with this older woman, because she didn't want him. She wanted the guy that she was sleeping with, that she got pregnant by.
Okay, so
she didn't want the responsible guy. She didn't want the guy who said, hey, look, I'll take care of you and your child because I love you that much. I care for you that much. She didn't want him. Right. She didn't want him. She wanted the other guy.
All right. Now, wouldn't you want the guy who impregnated? Wouldn't you want the guy? She's 14. Let's just keep this in context.
Right.
She's 14.
Right.
At this point, even though the guy love her or whatever, she's 14. Do she know what love is?
Well, no, but no.
And
The
then
point
no, no,
is that
no, 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 no.
he said
Go,
she did
let's
not
go
know
all
what
the way back.
love is. No, but the point
All right.
is, and you listen to
What?
Sugar, is the fact that this. Okay, she was going to
Mm,
get put out by her mother.
uh-huh.
The guy said, "No, I will take her. I will marry her. I will make her legit. I will make the child legit."
I ain't hear none of that neither.
No,
But
no, right, because you haven't heard it
right,
all. That's why I asked
right,
you if you heard the whole
right.
thing.
So he said all of that legit and all this other stuff.
Right.
No, he said that.
Right. That's why he wanted to marry because he
Okay.
cared about her.
Again,
He loved her. He would make her legit by marrying her and make the child legit as well.
again, she's a 14-year-old.
Right.
Somebody now, if you've been called ugly, right?
Okay, that's the first guy.
No,
We've got
I
that cleared up.
no,
You're
no,
not gonna want
no,
to marry the
no,
guy who
no,
called you
no, no.
ugly, black,
Again, you
nappy
gotta
headed.
no, you gotta
No,
let me
you're not gonna
finish.
want to marry him.
You got
But
to
that's the
let
guy
me.
she wanted.
No, she at that point. Remember, they said when they separate ways. Remember,
Right,
so
but
she didn't
that's the
want it.
one
Remember,
she
you said
wanted.
they
She
went their
didn't
separate
want the
ways.
guy who
So
actually married her. She did
again,
not want him.
again, let me put this in perspective. She's
Okay.
14 years old, right? That does something to your psyche when somebody say you ugly. So even though another man comes along, from a 14-year-old, she still see herself as a black, ugly, and nappy head. She doesn't understand.
Except for the
No,
part where the guy who wants to marry didn't
even,
see her that way.
even if the new guy is saying no, it already implanted, I am ugly. I am ugly.
And
What
so if the new guy says, "No, you're not ugly, you're beautiful," I see you as beautiful.
I didn't
Why
hear
would she?
that.
Why wouldn't she not want
I
the guy who said? But
didn't
why
hear
would she
that
not want the guy who
answer.
said you're beautiful? That I want to marry you. I want to legitimize you and your child. Why would she? Why would she not want to get with him and get with the guy who said she's ugly?
Why would you expect for a 14 or 15-year-old to even think like that? They are
Because she was in a situation where she was pregnant at 14. She had to either get out on her own or marry somebody that would legitimize her.
No, and no. At that point, she's 14 or 15. Nobody's thinking about marriage. I hear what you're saying, but I'm already embarrassed.
Right, but you said yourself back then, if you get pregnant, that they made you get married. But she didn't marry the guy that she wanted to get married by. She married somebody else.
She never even said she wanted to marry the first guy. She just said she was pregnant from the first guy. He didn't want her. And she never even said, I want to marry him. And he didn't. That was never said. So what do you mean she wanted it? She never said that neither.
Okay, like I said, you didn't listen to the whole story.
No,
So
but
maybe
we're
that's
on the first man right now. She never expressed,
if you listen to the whole story.
We're gonna get back to that last part because it's a lot of ads in, but it doesn't take away her mind. I'm ugly. Even though that this is a kid's mind. See, we're talking as adults. This is a child. This is a child. Yeah, it sounds good. Hey, that's the man that really, he's still a kid too. He's still a kid too. They're all kids. But that guy crushed her. Why would I want to marry somebody even though he loved me, but I am crushed? What type of person would I be?
You keep getting it mixed up.
No,
you keep
I'm not.
Getting it mixed
I didn't get
you
it
keep
mixed
saying
up.
he loved me. He didn't love her. The first guy didn't love her. The second guy did.
The second guy. The first guy crushed. I'm 14. The first guy crushed the shit out of me. Got me pregnant and then called me things that would hurt me. There at no point in time where She got help. She got therapy. Nobody told her she. Why would I now, in her mind, why would I bring this on to the next man? She ain't gonna be no good for that. Even though that man love her, she ain't gonna be no good to that man because she's hurting on the inside. So even if he does love her, she's not going to do right by him because she's fucked up. So why would I bring that man into my bullshit? Yeah, I do need the help. Yeah, I do need to get out, but I'm fucked up. I'm stuck here 14. I am no longer a child. I can't play with my friend. She has a lot of anger going on with her. For that one night of sex, it could have been 2 nights, but it fucked her psyche up. So why would I now, how men always say, go fix yourself? She didn't get a chance to fix herself. Why would she sit up there and marry this other guy? No, she ain't gonna be no good to him. She ain't gonna be no good to that man. She fucked up.
Okay, so at 4, see, that's the thing I don't understand. At 14, she knows. At 14, she knows I'm not going to be no good for this man. And now, all throughout this story, she was a child at 14. But at 14, she's gonna know, hey, I'm not. I got to go get therapy, which wasn't the case back in those days. But
exactly,
I got to get therapy. I got to for this guy. I know I'm not going to be any good. Yeah, I know he's going to take care of me. He's going to legitimize me and my child. But at 14, I know I'm not going to be any good for this guy.
So what do you want to do?
That's add on. The thing is that she wanted to marry the guy she got pregnant by, but he didn't want her. That would have been her choice. The guy that did legitimize her, the good guy, the Pookie, didn't want her. That's what she got pregnant by, the Pookie. I'm gonna be real with you. The good guy who wanted to legitimize her child, she didn't want the good guy who was willing to do that, even though it's not his child.
Listen,
not his child. He was willing to go ahead on and marry her and raise another man's child. And raise another man's child, and she did not want him. That's what it comes down to.
No, it don't come down to that. I wouldn't want my son to sit up there and really love some woman who don't love him. No, I would not tell my son. You know, I'd be like, child, I would have told my son, you dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet. So I hear all of that.
But that's not what we're talking about in this situation. In this situation, the good guy wanted to marry her, and he did.
If my son was the good guy, I'm not going to force him and say, you know what, son? No, what?
Nobody forced him. He asked the mother for her hand in marriage. Nobody forced him.
And if that woman, if once my son tell me the story, I'm gonna say, son, you dodged a bullet, and I thank her.
And which one? Which one dodged the bullet?
If my son
because the first one didn't dodge the bullet. The first one didn't want her. The second one married her.
If my son was the second guy, and she turned my son down, I would say thank you to her.
But she didn't. That's the thing. She married him. She went and married him. He was just not her choice. That's what I'm saying. Because you haven't listened to the whole story. And maybe but she married him. She just didn't want to.
Either way,
she married him. She married because she knew that she was gonna be out on the streets if she didn't.
Look, we talk about kids here. Listen.
We are. I agree with you on that.
And that's her story. And she's a kid. She's a kid.
Right.
The baby daddy is also a kid. That's why I didn't call him any names. You understand? I didn't call him no names neither. You didn't hear me call him a dusty. You didn't hear me call that man not one name. Because he's still a kid too. You didn't hear me call him a deadbeat. You didn't hear me say anything about that young boy. You didn't hear me say, you didn't hear that. Because he's a kid. The same way I see her as a kid, I see him as a kid also.
True.
So I'm not putting nothing on either one of them. Neither one of them had no business having sex at that age, sneaking behind the goddamn back of the shed or in grandma's car. I had no business doing that shit any goddamn way. You know, let's call it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit up there to try to win an argument, put anything on her and put anything on him. He's a piece of shit.
I'm not putting anything on anybody. I'm just saying, I'm just telling the story the way she told it.
I get the story, but again, that's like even when the guy took off, he is young. He ain't ready to be no damn dad. So you ain't even hear me talk about him. And then the guy that wanted to say, God bless him, you know, but he got himself into something, you know, he got himself into something. He tried to step up, but because again, there wasn't no physical therapy there, wasn't no love there. She never healed. So even if
she just didn't want the guy. That's all it was. Either
way, she never healed. Either way, her mama even crushed her. For even the man said thing, but every day she had to come to that woman saying, "You still here? You and the bastard kid?"
Because that's the way it was back in those days. You know that you mentioned it yourself.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. We're talking about kids right here, right? That's why I said I would have just left this alone, period, and just listen to the story. You cannot break this down as to fit modern women today. You cannot.
But you can.
No, you can't.
But you can, because the Pookie got her pregnant. That's who she really wanted. The good guy who stepped up for her, that's the one she did not want.
Pookie was a kid too. What did you want?
Pookie was a kid. Pookie the kid didn't want her. Pookie the kid didn't want her, but the kid that was the good guy did.
Where is Pookie legal to work at?
The Pookie who was 14 years old, always young himself, did not want her. But the good guy who was young wanted her. The good guy obviously, the good guy had a job. That's another part you brought up. I'm glad you brought that up. Because the Pookie who wasn't working and didn't want her, the Pookie wasn't working and didn't want her. The good guy had to have been working. He had to have been doing something because he was willing to marry her.
I'm gonna have to defend Pookie right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to
defend Pookie
right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to defend. I go by what's right. Pookie was a kid his goddamn self. Pookie
and so was the good guy.
Listen. I ain't got no. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying
I am. The Pookie who was 14 didn't want her. She got pregnant by the Pookie who was 14 and didn't want her. But the good guy, or let me put it this way, the young guy who got her pregnant, because we didn't know how old he was. The young guy the young Pookie who got her pregnant, who wasn't working, didn't want her. Called her all kind of ugly, nappy-headed, this, that, and the third. But the good guy who obviously was working, who wanted to marry her, who stepped up to take care of another man's child, that's the one she did not want.
What job he had? You speaking for what type of job he had? He's stepping on what job he had. What he do? Was he still 14 too?
I don't know how. We don't know how old he was, but he was obviously willing and able to take care of her and a child.
How? What did he do? He's still a teenager himself.
You have to listen to the rest of the story.
We're gonna go back, but evil who you still ain't. Oh, Pookie had no good job. Pookie, a little boy, is goddamn. So listen, we gotta stop this.
Right,
shit.
But the other guy who was a little boy himself, he was wanting to step up and take care of it. He had to have something to take care of a wife and a child with. He had to have had something.
Could have been his parents. It could have been his parents.
It could have been whatever it was. He was wanting to take care of her.
Let's go. Hold on. Let me find it. At this point, they kids. I be around kids. Shit.
I agree. They're kids. I agree with that.
We don't
One kid didn't want her. The other one did.
That was like a teenager. I can see if we speak upon grown men.
One teenager wanted her, and the other one didn't.
How you gonna call him a Pookie at 14? He's a fucking kid. We don't know if he got his life
Pookie
together
got her pregnant and didn't want. Just like today, modern times. Pookie get you pregnant, don't want you. And then we have the
No,
good guy over
king.
there that'll step up and
Pookie's a
marry you
king.
and
No, we're not
legitimize you,
going
but
for
you don't
Pookie.
want him.
Not a
You
good
want
guy. Not,
Pookie.
you are running an agenda. I'm not running an agenda.
I'm
Pookie
just
sitting
talking
up.
true.
We don't know what Pookie grew up. No, you ain't talk truth because we're talking about kids. We don't know what Pookie grew up to be.
Right. Talking about 14-year-old kids. One was a Pookie who didn't want her. The other one was willing to step
We don't
up.
know if he's the damn Pookie.
The good guy.
Let's go with this evil
No
witch
doubt.
right here.
I'm gonna get to the super chats in a little bit. No doubt. I need y'all to understand this story.
Other boy, John Hale, was there playing checkers with my oldest brother. They were about the same age. They were playing checkers together. And she came in. When she came in, she said, "God damn, you still here?"
Now she said they're about the same age. So I'm trying to figure out how much stepping up did this good guy do. They're about the same age.
Well,
Let's go.
let's in and find
When I
out.
got back, I want you and that bastard child to be gone. He didn't even say a word. They just kept playing. And then the next day he came down and he asked me, "Was Mama there?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, tell her I want to holler at her, man." And
So he ain't asked you nothing.
he never asked me to marry.
Now, good guy ain't even never asked her. He ain't even
Correct.
tell her he like her. Ain't that some shit?
That's why
forgot
you
that
have to
part, but let's
listen
go.
to the story though,
Yeah,
but
babe.
listen to
So
the
here's a
story.
guy
I'm
that's
listening.
asking to speak to your mom. Now you don't know why.
I don't know why.
She don't ever know why.
But he told her, he said, "I heard you last night speaking to Lucy, but you said to her, did you mean it?" And she said, "Like what?" He said, "You told her that you wanted her and her bastard child to be out of your house." She said, "Hell yeah, you can have."
I had the baby. So here's a guy that's asking to speak to your mom. Now why didn't you hate him though? After he did, first of all, you didn't ask to be married to him. And after he put you through all the stuff, and I mean a lot of stuff, why didn't you hate him?
Because he didn't mean nothing to me.
See?
At this point, see what? She said after he put you through
He
all
didn't
this
mean
stuff.
nothing to her. That's not who she wanted.
But she said
She didn't want the
after
guy. She didn't want the guy who stepped up.
No, go back. He said after he did all this stuff to me. Did you forget that part?
No, because she said she didn't care about that because she didn't want him from Jump Street. She cared nothing for him.
No. You skipping the
Okay,
part
well,
where she
rewind
said,
it again and listen
she
to it.
said,
Rewind it
why
again and
you
listen.
didn't hate him? She said, I didn't
Rewind it
hate
again and listen to it.
Oh yeah, we is. He said after all the stuff he put me through. You forgot that part?
No, I didn't, but rewind it.
I wanted him out of my life, wanted to move him out of my life, but not by death.
Didn't you hate him?
You didn't rewind it.
Now you don't know why.
I don't know.
I did right here.
But he told her, he said, "I heard you last night speaking to Lucy, but you said to her, did you mean it?" And she said, "Like what?" He said, "You told her that you wanted her and her bastard child to be out of your house." She said, "Hell yeah, you can have."
I had the baby. So here's a guy that's asking to speak to your mom. Now why didn't you hate him though? After he did, first of all, you didn't ask to be.
Why is it so much cut out of
didn't
it?
ask to be married.
Why is it cut up?
That's the way. I didn't cut it
Because that's not the way. That's not the way Crimson played it.
That is the way Crimson played it. What are you talking about? This is her video.
Right, but all right.
So you
I'm talking
go
about. Okay.
ask Crimson. Go ask that evil bitch while she did it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back and listen to hers.
Go ask that
But go ahead.
liar and go back. This is her video. Why
Okay.
did I?
Go ahead.
She cut it the way she wanted it.
Because the reason why I say that because I heard
do.
Right, but I heard the part where she said that he came down and asked to marry her, and the mom said, like you said, the mom said, "Yeah, go ahead if you want her, take her." And there was some other parts in there as well that I did not hear.
Then you speak to Crimson. I'm going off her video, so you talking to me? Go talk to her and ask her why she cut it. So you
go ahead.
You getting mad at the wrong person?
I'm not mad, sis. I'm not upset. I'm not upset whatsoever. I just said there's some parts cut out.
Well, that hyena bitch did that, so obviously it didn't work for her. Now did it?
Okay, go ahead.
So let's go back to the way the hyena cut it, okay? Because it's not here.
Okay.
Her video. Talking about what I missed. No, the hyena cut it out. Shit.
Okay.
And after he put you through all the stuff, and I mean
After he put you through all that stuff, this is what the hyena put in there.
Right.
Not,
That's what she said.
a lot of stuff, why didn't you hate him?
I just
and she said, "Why didn't you hate him after
Right.
he put you through?" So obviously, he's not such a
But
good guy,
the
right?
thing is, right after.
No,
But
no,
when she, after
no,
all
you're
he
just
put her through, I understand that. I understand that.
so he
But the reason
wasn't
why
a
she
good
didn't
guy.
care, but the reason why she didn't care about all the stuff that he put her through is because she never cared for him from Jump Street.
So why still should I marry you after you put me through shit?
Because
Again,
she
I'm
was
not
going to be
understanding
put out on
what.
the street.
Okay,
She
so
had
what
to
makes
go somewhere.
so
So she
he's so
married him, even though she didn't care
well,
about
he's
him,
not
she
the
didn't care nothing for him. She still
right. He
married
didn't
him
care
because
for
it was
her
the best
neither.
for her and her
Okay,
child. That's the
yeah,
best
but he
thing
didn't
she had
care.
to do at that
But he
time.
didn't. This good guy you're talking about obviously is not a good guy. Why would he put her through all that and still want to marry her?
Well, I don't know what he put her through. Did they mention what he
She
put
said.
her through?
She said, "Why you didn't hate him after all he put you through?" So
Right, but
obviously,
what did he put
what,
her through?
so what he put her through something that would
What?
make him
But
not a good
we have to
guy.
know what.
But okay,
Just
so
because she said
all right,
just because she
so
said he put me through some
all
stuff,
right,
we have to
so
know what he put her
so
through.
because, all right, so you got to also tell me what makes him a good guy, because marrying somebody doesn't
Because
make
he
you a good
married
guy.
her, because
Oh, please.
because
She
he
said the
cared enough
word
about her
like
to marry
bullshit. No,
her,
and
legitimize her
bullshit.
and her
I'm
child.
calling
Because
bullshit
the
on
mother was
bullshit.
saying, I'm gonna put you out
I
on the
know,
streets.
I know.
So the
We
good
gonna make
guy decided,
we
hey, well, I
gonna
don't
the
want it
good
because I
guy
care
my
about this
ass.
woman, this
The good,
girl.
he
I
didn't
care
care
about
about
her.
her
I don't
ass.
want her on
He
the
ain't saying
street.
nothing
So
about he
I'm gonna
loved her.
legitimize her and her child.
Now
That's
fuck
a good guy
you,
in my
fuck
book.
not you, fuck your little, fuck all that shit, nigga. Not you, the good guy you talking about. Fuck that shit. You don't put me through shit, so now I don't feel nothing. I already was done dirty about this one. My mama done me dirty, the man done me dirty, and you treating me bad. So no, he ain't no good goddamn guy.
Well, we
I
don't
don't
know
need
what he
no.
did.
I don't matter. He did. She didn't
It
make. He
does
didn't make
matter
her happy.
because
He didn't make her
what she
He did
thinks
not.
is
But
bad treatment might
yeah,
not be.
of course we gonna skip by all of that shit because you trying to prove a point.
You hear what I just said?
But
I'm not
you're
skipping
not
by
proving
anything.
a
I'm
point that
asking,
you're
what
not
did he
proving.
do to her?
Now you.
I heard her say that
So
he did something to her, but I'm asking what.
Why? Of course, but we gotta watch it again because Crimson cut it out now, didn't she?
No, I'm not saying she cut it out. I'm saying well, maybe it's
No,
gonna be
but
played
why?
later.
That's
Maybe that's
why
what it was.
you said the
Maybe
word
it's gonna be
hate.
maybe because hold on, maybe it's gonna be played later. Maybe I'm getting confused when that part comes up. So maybe it's still gonna be said.
Yeah, well, maybe she cut it out. So maybe it was
No,
said.
because I heard it. I heard it live, so I know she
Well,
couldn't have cut
obviously,
it out.
we need to play. Yeah, she did cut it out. We didn't hear it, right?
Which is
You the
why
one asked
I'm
why
saying
it's cut.
maybe
Because
right, right,
that
right. Which is
lying,
why I said
that
maybe
lying,
it's still to
that
come.
liar, deceiving hyena chick, the deceiver that she is, to get all y'all men's money. The woman that she does that shit to prove a fake ass point.
Well, no,
So
because
that's
again,
why
I heard it. I
it's
heard
cut.
it. So if it
So
wasn't already said, it must going to be said still to come because I heard it.
well, you make sure you find it and you invite me on the panel.
Maybe it's still
The uncut
maybe
version,
she hasn't said it yet.
version from that
Sugar.
wicked
Maybe she
witch.
hasn't said it yet. Right? Maybe she just hasn't said it yet. My bad.
Yeah, you're gonna protect that wench.
No, I'm not protecting anybody. We want the truth, right? Our community wants the truth. We want to be honest. We want to make sure that when we're screaming something, everything is fair and correct.
Disrespectful, lying deceiver that she is. She can't even lie straight. Cuts shit and say shit and exaggerate shit to get y'all men's money. I ain't mad at her, though. Go get all these men's money. Of course, I'm as Like any woman, I'm gonna say what y'all want to hear to get y'all money. All right, girl, I rather you get your money. They gonna send you a bunch of cactus just so you could keep saying she don't believe in nothing what she's saying any goddamn way. But if it's another form of getting y'all men money, girl, get their money. Get their money, Crimson. I go get you and Strong Jaw. You and Strong Jaw will be Neva, or
Reva TV.
Get Strong Jaw, yeah, Strong Jaw. Tell her I said so.
I listen to Reva too. She's
I
good
don't
too.
give a goddamn it. Them women's is getting your money. Go get it. Go clean their pockets the fuck out. Y'all hear me, ladies? I don't like you, but I ain't mad at you. Keep saying what they want to hear and clean their pockets the fuck out. Because your audience is not women.
But sugar, I listen to you too, and you don't do that, right? And I listen to you as well.
Listen, I don't.
In fact, you and I have intermingled here on YouTube for many years.
I don't.
I know you don't. That's what I'm saying.
One of my first,
and I listen to you too, right?
I'm talking about.
And I listen to you. You and I. You remember the first time we met here on YouTube? What we're talking about?
We was on the love train. That's what was growing pages. That's how far we go back. But I got issue with you. I ain't got issue with your content. You say what you say. You've never heard me say anything about what you say. I don't. Whatever you say is what you say.
Right.
And I done seen your videos. I heard you talk. I heard your talking points. I've never said anything, have I?
No, you haven't. That I'm aware of. No.
And a lot of times I catch your replay. You don't even see me leaving comment. Well, that's not right. No, you say what you say. You want to talk about tasks, whomever. I don't say, even when you went in on, it was going on Cynthia G. I never said nothing, correct?
Right. I can remember, right? Mm-hmm.
Okay, right. So, but I'm talking about these wenches. I know female, but yeah, I know female. And I know they lying to get y'all money. So I'm saying keep getting all their money. Don't want to get it. Keep
going.
Get all they shit. That's make sure that's right. Let these men say what they want to hear. So keep getting your rent paid, your bills paid, and everything else. Go on, girls. They got.
Well, let me ask you a question because I'm curious. I'm curious now. Where did you get the term or the name Mammy from?
Mammy? I don't even remember.
Because it couldn't have been from any channel to talk well about women. It had to have come from a channel that talked down on women, right? Black women.
You know how old I am. You think I waited to social media?
Well, we both know Mammy means something totally different. Mammy was an old slave woman who took care of white children.
Yes,
so we know, right? But so we're not talking about that today.
But
we're not talking about those type of mammies today. Now, Mammy means a black woman. Mammy means a black woman who loves black men.
I've been using that before social media. Okay.
Right, but not in the term that is being used today.
You're telling me.
Come on, you said we want to keep this 100. When you were using Mammy back in the day, it had nothing to do with the way they're using Mammy today.
Please. One thing I do not do to people. If they say something, if I say something, that's what it is, right? Now, for me to, I got it. No. Now, if you say, you use the word dusty, I was like, yeah, I picked that up from watching one of them. I don't have to lie.
Okay, dusty, so then again, Mammy today needs something different.
No, right, but it doesn't matter. You asked me, when did I start using it? And you said, I'm
right.
I said, I was using it, right?
But not as the word is using. But you're using it today in a different way than it was originally meant.
You can't tell me. Hello, even back in the days, even though it wasn't right when we used the word mammies, we got that from Ain't Your Mama. We used Ain't Your Mama Pretty, and then we used to talk. But
those are women who care for white children.
Hold on. It wasn't right, but I never got the word mammy from them. Now, if you could say another word like dusty or something, I got that from. I could watch what I want to watch, right? And I still didn't call none of them a dusty, but I know you want to protect that evil, wicked witch right there.
So again, when did you start using mammy as in the term that they're using it today?
I just said I don't remember. I've been using it every other
Right, but
person.
you're using no, 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 no,
No,
no,
you
no, no, no,
don't
no,
tell
no.
me
You're
what
using
I'm
it, and
using
you're
it
using
for.
it in a way that they're using it, the word mammy today. You said
I
this.
was
You
talking
said these
about
black
that.
mammies out here. So
Okay, okay.
today, in today's terms, a mammy is a black woman who loves black men or black family.
But she
Those are
don't love y'all.
that's how the
But
word
she don't
mammy is
love
used
y'all. So
today.
I'm glad you explained that because now she's not a man because she doesn't love y'all. She just love y'all money. So I'm glad you corrected me.
Okay, but that's the way you guys. That's the way they
Well,
use mammy
oh,
today.
you're right.
But
So
back in the
let's get
day, mammy
well, all
wasn't
right.
used
So
that way.
okay, so you just corrected me. So she's no longer a mammy. She's still a liar and a deceiver who does not like
But
black men. She likes their money.
you used the word mammy as in the way they used it today.
I heard you, and I just said you are correct. How many times you want to be correct? So I said I will
Okay.
not. You said the term is a person who love a black
But you
man.
wasn't.
So,
But sugar. What I'm trying to say is you wasn't using the term as in the way they were using it back in the
okay, so
day
you
to
correct.
describe a black woman who was taking care of white
Okay,
children.
okay, but you corrected me, correct? Yes,
Oh, okay, sugar.
and I
Okay.
said you're right, correct? I mean, how
Okay.
many more
All right.
times? So I said I won't call them mammies anymore, right? I said I'm not gonna call her mammy no more because you said the term now is a woman who love black
But
men.
you
I
knew
said
that. That's the part.
no,
That's what
I
I'm
did
talking
not.
about.
No,
Sugar. You
I did not
knew.
know that.
So why would
I
you
just
call
used
it?
the word
Why would you
mammy.
call a woman? Why would you call any black woman today a mammy when they're not taking care of? When this woman is not taking care
But
of
the
white
way we
children?
use it as people who suck up to people. That's why I was using the word mammy. And
Okay.
she's sucking
Okay.
up.
So even back
Because
in the
I have
day, it
to,
had nothing to do with sucking up to somebody.
yeah, no, that's what we use it for, as you sucking up to the white man. So that's why we'll say the word mammy.
Okay, but
So
there's
if
no
it's
white man
incorrect,
involved in this,
so
right? But
well,
there's
what
no
that
white man
got to
involved
do
in
with
this.
this? I don't want to talk about it because anyway, you
Okay, go
asked
ahead
me why
then.
I used it, and I gave you an answer. And then you
Okay.
gave me the meaning. So now I realize the meaning does not fit her or
All right.
stranger. So they're not mammies no more because they just like y'all, they like y'all
Well, they
money.
never were.
So y'all continue to give them these people, these women, your money. They're gonna let them keep on. They don't love they love the money. Because if you was really about the women, and then your audience would be women. Your audience is not women, your audience is men. So you and they pay you well. So you're gonna stick with what pays you. So that's what they do. They stick with what pays them, what pays their bills. That's their business. Y'all are their business, not you in particular, but the people that's their business. I just heard me said I'm not mad at them, right? And again, this video is not really about breaking down her. She lived her life already. So regardless if she didn't like it, she did. That was still 50, 60, probably 70 years ago. I don't even know how old this woman is. So I'm not going to go back and give information according to what she did. That is done already. It's done already. Right? And for whatever reason she chose, if she's a scarred person, it was done already. So she's at the age now where she like been there, done that. I'm good. She still had at her age, she has that right to say, and who was we to say what she could and what she can't do? You ain't gonna, even at my age, I'm not gonna tell me what I know what I want to do. I know what I lived through. Nobody walked through these shoes. I don't care about your opinions. You can take it somewhere and tell it to somebody else. Remember, age makes a difference. If you're a younger person, go help them. She's too old to help. She's set in her ways and she's good. If you're good at what your decision is, then you're good. Like me, whatever decisions I make in my life, I'm good. The thing is the level of disrespect this chick, this hyena did to prove a point is fucked up. And I even went into the video even saying that. Like when is there a stoppage? Like where is the cutoff point where you know what? Let me, if I do talk about this woman and want to talk about things like that, how do I do it respectfully? That's the point of the video, not to go back and forth whatever. That's the point of the day. When did we stop respecting one another for profit.
The day black women started calling black women who love men mammies.
Again, I'm talking about this is something we need to stop. Listen,
The disrespect of calling black women mammies.
the only reason why I disrespect her because she doesn't have a problem disrespecting women. So I'm just if she never said slick shit out her mouth,
But we
slick
need
shit
to do
wouldn't come
better.
out
You
her
said
mouth.
yourself we need to stop that.
So why you don't tell her to watch her mouth, but you want to talk about when women started doing that? Well, what about her fucking mouth? It's okay though, right? It's she
Well,
shouldn't have
no,
said
because
that.
I came up here and said it wasn't
Take that
okay.
smoke to her.
Right, but I came up here and said it wasn't okay.
Nah, go take that smoke to her. Tell her stop calling women hyenas. You don't want nobody to call you a mammy? Stop calling people hyenas. Stop calling people gutter snipes. Stop calling women all these type of things. She does it too, but it's okay,
I
right?
agree.
So the
No, I
minute
didn't say it was okay.
she
It's not
started
okay.
go
But
take
like you
that
said,
smoke to her.
if I'm telling
come
everybody
for
we
me.
need to stop
You gonna
tonight, I
come
would need
for
to
me.
be stopping too, right?
So then you need to say the moment that women started calling women mammies and hyenas and gutter snipes. You didn't say
When men started calling women 304s and this, that, and the third.
right.
I get it,
Say
I
it all.
understand.
Don't stop it once.
I agree with
That's
you.
something
But
we need to stop.
again, if we're gonna say that, then we need to make sure that we're not disrespecting either.
I'm being disrespectful in this video because she's disrespectful.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna do that.
But then
Because again,
it'll never end. So
it's
you're
gonna
right. It'll never end.
It's not. Now, again, when we draw the line, as I was saying,
But there's no line to be drawn. You just said it.
No, because you
You
want to
just
say
said there's
it
no
on me.
line to be drawn.
You ain't gonna go to her and say shit. So now I'm not even now. I'm disintune right now because I don't appreciate how you want to come after me. But F
I'm
them.
not
They can do
coming
whatever.
after you.
They can now. You are coming after
Right, but I'm
me, but F
not.
them. F them. Right? That witch can say whatever she want to say.
No. I came up here saying she was disrespectful by calling that woman all type of names. I came up here saying that.
So, like I said, chick, keep getting their money. It's paying your bills, making you buy terrible lipstick. Terrible lipstick.
You're a terrible lipstick, man. See?
It's making you buy nothing to put under them damn eyes of yours. You ain't baked a fucking cake yet, right? But you want to be disrespectful, right? And I'm only answering her, really. Either who, don't even matter. This is what's wrong. At least I could say, yeah, I do say that, but I keep it in both ways. And you ain't heard me disrespect a man yet. I ain't disrespect the man. Yeah, I ain't disrespect him. I ain't disrespect that young boy, the baby daddy. I ain't respect the man, the good man. I ain't disrespect none of them. But she's disrespectful talking about a woman. I ain't saying nothing disrespect about none of them. I didn't do a video to be disrespectful. My thing is disrespectful is the response to her being disrespectful. I'm not here, like I said, video ain't even about. It's about she constantly do this shit, and that's what's tearing us down. But yeah, so yeah, if I got to check her, she like checking people, so she could get checked too. Who the fuck is she? Nobody can't check her.
Definitely, she can be checked. I agree with you on that. She definitely can be checked. I never once said she couldn't be. She can definitely be checked.
You, when Strong Jaw first came out, I used to like Strong Jaw. Right? Mm-hmm. I remember when Strong Jaw used to be on the panels. And I remember one time they all went against Strong Jaw. And then next thing you know, she got new and improved. And well, I ain't gonna like this. And let me tell you, well, fuck you. Whoa, you're losing me now.
So, but why was she good? Why was she good before then?
When you start being aggressive,
No. Before then, what was she talking about before? You said she switched up.
She was keeping it more balanced. I'm about the balance.
So she was talking about men and women.
Right. She was keeping it more balanced.
No.
That means
She
you
was
don't have.
she was talking
That
about
means you
both
don't
men
have
and
a dog.
women, right?
That means right. When I used to see her, that
Okay.
means you have. That means you have no dog in the fight. That means you're
Well,
about
I know what balance means, bro. I understand
right.
that.
Right. So then she chose the side that pay her. Right. Like that wasn't paying her.
So, but she could have
Nothing
chose.
wrong.
She could have talked about going against the men and got paid too. Then, right?
No, she is against men.
No.
I said she was. That's
No.
past
She's
tense.
against women. Reva talks more about women
Reba,
issues.
hey, she downs women.
That's what I'm
She's
saying. She
just like
talked.
this witch right here.
Right, but okay, but what I'm saying is she could have went Cynthia G's way. I'll put it that way. She could have went Cynthia G's way, talking about men and got paid too, right?
She's not getting paid. You get paid more for talking about women than men. She picked that way.
Cynthia
I
G
don't
has made
know.
a fortune talking about men. The divested zealot made a fortune talking
But
about men.
but
The queen
again,
maker is making a fortune talking about men.
again. I don't. Some of them, like I said, I avoid like the plague. You have never again heard me sit up and say I agree with any of that.
I
But
never said you did.
again, when you talking about an elder who's at her age, and you saying why stuff is skipped. I didn't skip it. This witch did, right?
No, I'm
So
saying maybe it was later in the video. That's where I heard it, because I
I
heard it on that live stream, so I know it had to be played somewhere.
again, like I said, it's and I said that for the men and the women. If you was listening, I said we sold each other out. I said we as a man
I
and women. So
agree.
I don't understand why you brought that point up. Like I didn't say the
No, because
women
I talk
are
about that
making
I talk about that on my
no.
channel as
But I
well,
specifically
both men
said,
and women.
but I specifically said women are making money and the men are making money because it's now
Correct.
a business.
Correct.
So that's telling you right there, I don't agree with either or.
Correct.
So these things I have said. So I don't know why you put the comparison there when I
Well,
specifically
no,
said
because you just said that, because you said that Strong Jaw and Crimson talk down on women for the man, for getting profit from
but
the
I
man.
also said that these women do it too. I also said that even the women that were talking about Simone, I said that turned my stomach. I said I have no respect for that.
You sure did.
I said the women that was sitting up there saying, "Oh no, she's the prize," and I said, and I also said, if Simone feels that she is, so I'm talking about what their talking points. Also, it's wrong.
You sure did. You
It's
sure did.
so I gave 2 examples of why it's wrong. So that would
Yes, you did.
include the men and the women. So if
Right.
women sitting up there dogging this Simone out, that's still wrong, and that's
Calling
still
her a mammy.
exactly
They were calling her a mammy.
calling her whatever. All of the
A
above
mammy.
is wrong. But I'm still gonna call this chick
It
a
is
man.
wrong. It is wrong.
Don't think I'm calling this one no more. But that's why I said I stayed away, because that shit turned my stomach what they did to that girl. Same way this turned my
Right.
stomach what they did to this woman.
Mhm.
And I don't even like the fact that they was even talking about that woman. At the end of the day, that's still her husband. It
Right.
don't matter if you guys like it or don't like it, or if you swiped it, if he knew about, who cares? And I even said
Right.
that I did a whole thing on that yesterday. You wasn't here.
But
Sometimes
doesn't
you're
mean I
not
didn't hear
here.
it.
So right, but sometimes I talk about this a lot. Sometimes you're not in the chat, so you don't know. I go at
Sure.
they ass also.
Right.
So don't come for me if I'm
But
talking about
you
one
know
of
I
the
know
ones
better than
you
that,
like.
right? But you know I know
Right.
better than that, right?
Right. So when I talk
Okay.
about them, I don't see. When I'm on they, I don't hear you. But when I'm on one of the girls you like ass,
On
now
whose
you want
ass?
to on this
Okay,
witch
okay,
ass,
what about
this witch ass.
uh-huh.
because she got an evil spirit in her ass. But so does the rest of them who was talking about Simone too. And I'm like, that's
Right,
fucked up.
but you say I don't come further when it's the other way around.
Right. When I was talking about the
when was the
women,
last time I was on your panel? What was
exactly
what was it?
but you seen the hyena in the title and you jumped on.
Okay, but the last time I was on, what was the topic about?
That was about debate.
Oh, okay. So why? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So why would you making it sound like I'm only here for one side?
Yeah, because
and not the other.
You are.
See,
you are.
but you just said I
You thought-
wasn't.
and you want to hear what I got to say about that witch?
Right, but you just said I wasn't. Now you turn around and saying I was
If you
again.
speak to her, you just make sure you let her know.
Okay, I will.
I said what I said.
All right.
Because her mouth is gutter. So her mouth is gutter and it's terrible. So and mine's gonna get even worse. So tell her.
Like I said, when I first came up, I agreed that some like this old lady here, she didn't have to. Some of the names that she called her, it wasn't called for her to get her point across. So I agree with you.
Oh, wicked Evelina. What sitting up there talking about people? But shit, you get paid too. Don't you got a whole husband? Shouldn't you? Why did you spend? You want people to change their life. You ain't changed yours. You want women in the kitchen and doing. You ain't. You on here working.
Okay, but
you talk about
that's
woman,
another point.
Talk about another woman working when you working too.
Right, but I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go to this.
Yeah, she ain't shit neither. She's a liar and a deceiver too. Now, it's different. It'll be different if she show you how you can be both. I would respect that. Like, hey, I'm on here, but look, Jenna's cooking. You know, hubby good. You know, if you're gonna show them, then show them all the way. Don't sit there and talk shit and talking about modern women when them gas jobs make your ass keep coming back. So you're working also. This takes time. It takes time. She's been doing this for years. It's her job. That pays her bills. Before she even had the husband, that was her income. So you're mad at other women because they have an income, but this is your income too.
But remember, Sugar, what I said before, and I said it in the past with you. Women today can be modern women, can make their own money, but can still have the old-fashioned ways as well. That's why a lot of sisters believe that I can go get my education. They go get the education, but they can't take care of a man and do both at the same time.
Show me where she does it.
Does what? She says she's making her money. She's married.
Show me how
she's doing both just by being married. A lot of women today talk about they go get their education. I don't need no man.
No.
They're gonna make their money. I don't need no man.
Where she's taking care of her man is what I'm saying.
I just did.
No, you said
I just told you.
That don't
you mean you need to actually see her in the kitchen? Is what you're saying?
I need to see you. Show me.
Well, I got nothing to do with that. But I know there's many women out there making money talking about they don't need no man.
She didn't need one
Crimson,
either.
Crimson Cure, it appears that she makes pretty good, because you said yourself that Cash Apps, PayPal, Super Chat, Venmos, and post-dated checks have been paying her bills. And been paying her bills before she got married. So she obviously making some good money, and yet she's still married. She's not talking about, I don't need no man. My YouTube pays my bills, so I don't need no man.
It does. She didn't.
She got married.
Before she got married, she went years. She did with any other woman.
Right, she went years with, but she didn't talk about, I don't need no man. She never said, I don't need no man because I'm making money on YouTube. I don't need no man.
Show me where she take care of her husband.
I just told you,
I
but you don't
ain't
want
well,
to hear it.
no, you told me she's
You
married.
want to actually see
Show
her
me,
filming
yeah.
herself in the
I want
kitchen
to see her be a
baking a
wife.
cake.
I want to see her being a wife. That's what I
You want
want
to see her baking a cake, right?
No. I said I want her to show me her being a wife. That's what I
How?
said.
Doing what?
All this talking, I ain't see shit.
You want her to
I
do
ain't
what?
seen
To
nothing.
show you? What do you want her to show you?
I don't even know the bitch. The
Right.
bitch
I
talk a
don't
lot.
either like that. But
She
what do you
talk a
want her to
lot of
show
shit.
you?
I'm not caping for no bitch I don't know. She talk a good
And I'm
one.
not either. I'm asking you,
Her
what do you
job
want her to
is to
show
talk
you?
a good fucking game to get your money. I ain't seen shit.
Seen what? What do you want to see? That's what I'm
I ain't
asking.
seen shit. I don't want put your money where your mouth is, bitch. Show me.
Show you
Or
what?
show me what the fuck she talking about. Why you talking? Show me.
What? What do you want to show you? What?
So I just told you. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over and over and over
You
and
want
over.
to show? Okay, do you want her to be in the kitchen filming, cooking, cleaning? What do you want? That's what I'm
That
asking.
bitch need to do fucking something to show me what the fuck she talking about. Or you all mouth. Or you all mouth. She get paid
Oh,
to
okay.
talk. She get paid
Okay.
to talk. Show me where you is wife. So I can be like, you know what? She a woman of her word. You know what? I fucks with her. She a woman of her word. She talking like everybody else. Like everybody else talking. That's how she was talking. If I say something about what I do, I can show you right now. I'm a woman of my word. I'm a woman of my actions. If I say it, I do it.
Right, but I'm asking, what do you want her to show you?
If I say I work with the community, if I say I work with the kids, I can show you.
Okay.
So now my words, my action and words match.
So again, so what you want her to do is, again, you want her to help filming herself, cooking and cleaning.
Show me something.
Okay, well, okay.
Show me something of what you're preaching. Show me. Or until you show me, you're all fucking mouth getting that money.
Because she did the ultimate showing you when she got married.
That wasn't an ultimate nothing. I just say she got married. That don't mean nothing. Show me when you're wife. All this fucking
Because
talking.
she said women's attitude today is the reason why they don't get married. Oh, I don't need a man. I don't need a man because I make this money.
Cause
She makes money and she still needed a man because she got married.
Yeah, she ain't need no man. She still take care of herself. What the fuck are you talking about? She still take care of herself.
She's supposed to. That's what grown people do.
She's providing for fuckers. But again, show me. You're doing everything but telling her to show me what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's what grown people do. Grown people make their money and take care of themselves. I don't get it.
He is a fucking scam. He's a scam, and she's a scammer. And she talk a good one to make that money. Period and point blank. Until I see otherwise.
Okay. Well, I got to go because my live stream started a minute ago. I have a live stream going right now.
I'm gonna come over there and bother you. But thanks for coming.
Okay, I would love to see. I would love to have you come over, sister.
And like I said, don't pay us no mind. That's still my brother.
Oh yeah. Me and Sugar, we go back a long ways. I love this sister.
I'm loyal, and I'm loyal. That's day one. So that's that. People like, oh,
that's right. Always gonna be that way.
People like they driving us back. Nah, we just two passionate people. We just two passionate people. But I'm gonna go over there and bother you and blow your page up too.
Okay. All right. Peace, everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, go ahead and like the live stream. If you have the capability, share it out. Take care of this sister. She's a good sister.
All right. So
peace, everybody. All right, Sugar.
Thank you. Now these daggone whatever you want to call them, they don't even love the black man. They scam artists allegedly who likes your money. And y'all men keep giving them your money, okay? Just say I want to get same way strippers and find ways to get their money. They find ways to get their money. But again, we got to learn when to cross the not Stop crossing the line and let's not be disrespectful. Let's bring it back to the topic. There's no need to be disrespectful to prove a point. If you want to say something because that is your sector, that is fine. We don't have to disrespect our elders and children and stuff like that to get our point proven. You can still prove your point. You ain't got to call her a old hyena. That woman old enough to be your mama or your grandmama. But you wouldn't care long as them cash apps come in. You wouldn't care. Like disrespecting this woman, you ain't bat an eye because that's where your money coming at. That's fucked up. And you a fucked up person. You're a fucked up individual. And I say what I say. I could talk about a lot of stuff too. Now, we're talking about cults and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to call them names because that's what they doing. I ain't gonna call, but even I draw a line on that. I ain't talking about nobody kids. I don't talk about nobody mamas. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say about you, but I have my limitations. Certain things I just ain't gonna do to prove no point. Now I will stay on your ass like rice on gravy. But again, you have never. I may say like I'm speaking upon somebody's mother. That'd be like a learning lesson, but it would still be respectful. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I don't do parents and I don't do kids. They ain't got nothing to do with this. And if I'm speaking upon an elder, again, they paid the boss to be the course, as in by just living. They can do whatever the heck they want to do. And if she done had enough, and why, if that's the reason why women hate marriage, because this woman felt like she was disrespected and F these men, she has every right to feel like that. That is her life. That's not going to make us not want to get married because she's been disrespected or because of that mindset. Thank you, Jack. And then we can't keep coming up with excuses for bad behavior because we think that's bad behavior. How are you going to be a leader but you have bad behavior? Bad behavior. Called to an old pyramid hyena. Fuck it, like what's on your mind? But you gonna tell us though. You gonna get us right, and your ass ain't even right. She gonna learn us. No, baby, you can't learn me. I got respect. You better learn something, but you gonna learn us. I'm gonna get off here and I'm coming back on this. I wasn't supposed to even do this video, right? I wasn't supposed to even do this video. No, I was not. But you guys come on back because we got more to go. Not with this. But again, have respect for your elders. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. And we ain't going to sit up there and talk about the 14, 15, and 16-year-old and with all this other stuff. Oh, please, guys, Jackie dropped the link in there for a Street Talk podcast. Damn, it's spelled wrong. I don't even know. Yeah, you have to. No, she ain't gonna do that because she a scam artist and she's scamming these men out their money. And I ain't mad at her. Her and Strong Jaw. I see plenty of women on here. If they speaking upon their experiences, then they're right. If they speaking bullshit, then I'm not listening to it. I don't care who you is. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't care who you is. If you're a woman talking bullshit, I don't want to hear it. If you're a man talking bullshit, I don't want to hear it. Right? So, again, y'all have a good night. I am out of here. It's still early. I might come back on for you guys. Peace. And I'm out. Looking like the little, what's her name, who lost her little Mary. What is her name? Not Little Bo Peep. the lady what's that got that little lamb? What was that? I got one more name to go. She lost her sheep. Not little Bo Peep. She looking like that other woman. I'll get up and I remember the name when I get back on her ass. I would. And don't forget, this is fair use. All right.